Hi, what's up, fuckers? It's Wednesday night. It's 8 o'clock. Time for Game Beyond the Box. And yes, we do. We have a short panel, don't we?
A little short.
Yeah,
That's all right.
We have Fork's not going to be able to be with us tonight. He's feeling really under the weather. The vasectomy didn't work out the way they hoped it would because they told Fork you needed male parts first. And Lady and Dreadpool should be with us shortly, so they are running behind. But on that note, should we get this shit started or what?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
All right. To the bottom right of your screen, you'll see Kratos' third cousin 3 times removed by marriage. What's happening, Mr. Bomber?
What is going on, y'all, man? I'm excited. Got a whole bunch of news apparently that happened today for some reason. But other than that, just ready to talk about some gaming and shit that's been happening, baby. Let's go.
Is Boogie beating someone?
He's got a hot pocket going in right now.
About to start. Better get that hot pocket going.
No.
All right.
There's a lot going on.
And for his first time on Gaming Beyond the Box, welcome, Boogie. What is going on, dude?
What's up, guys?
That's it?
All right.
How's everybody doing tonight? I mean,
okay. We'll run with that. All right. Are you nervous or what?
trying to balance like 3 or 4 things at a time, trying not to disrupt the podcast.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
This podcast is a disruption. I'm good.
Yeah. Have you watched
I'm just saying.
You ever taken this podcast with you grocery shopping before?
Oh, it's a bad idea. If you ever want to go to that grocery store again.
If you have it full blast on speaker, it's great.
Yeah.
Everybody at Harris Teeter loves this podcast. Trust me, when I'm shopping.
Not already dropping shit in the chat.
All right.
But funny you should mention Harris Teeter. When we actually used to work there, that's when I started listening to your show.
Oh shit!
Damn,
that's awesome.
And it's very convenient. I haven't shot there.
That's fucking great.
All right, and to the left we have the Nebraska Beard Chucker and the creator of the Elvis Vibrator with 3 speeds. I'm waiting on us to take over. Let me tell you, Dummy Girl Jailhouse Rock. Right?
No, I still can't say it right.
You can't say it right.
No matter how many times I hear you say it, I'll choke on my own tongue.
Going on, right?
Yeah. I actually got semi-responsible after that show with Dutch and them. I put down the beer, I mowed the lawn, I ate a little bit of food, and I didn't open another beer till about 30 minutes ago. So.
Wait a minute, you're going to do this show sober?
Oh, I'm not sober. I'm just not shithoused.
Oh, because I already got it clicked to remove you from the stream, dude.
I kind of sobered him up a little bit. Just powerhouse some more down.
Yes.
Fuck, dude. I feel like I haven't been here in a year.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
It's more like over a week, but yeah.
Yeah, a little over a week. But other than that. Fuck. And YSO Gamer, dude, glad you can catch us live. We're feeding back through you, dude. I'm hearing myself twice. That's not good.
Yep.
I know I'm Southern. I can't help it. And I hate the sound of my own voice. That's sad. All right. And then to the top right. Okay.
Did we lose him?
No, I just had to mute him for a second. All right. And then to the top right, a former panel member. And nobody has seen his face before. Welcome, Dealer Gaming's little bitch. Welcome, Obi.
I'm not even mad about it. I had planned all day for you to call me something like Xbot or something Resident Xbot, but no, man, it's good to be back. Had a lot of shit happen between last time I was on. It's actually been a year for me since I've been on the show.
Shit.
But no, I'm happy to be back, excited, and ready to get into some of these topics. Had some interesting stuff drop today, but let's go.
All right, and you took that like a champ, dude. That was awesome.
Oh, it's because he was laughing his ass off right along.
Oh, dude.
That's what he was doing.
So go ahead and send that to the dealer. He's not going to deny it.
He's gonna be just like, you know your place.
That's exactly
And since she just made it, we have in the middle the lady of Gaming Beyond the Box, Mrs. Whiteclaw herself. What's going on, lady?
Not much. I'm excited to be here. I'm a little late. Sorry, I had to throw dinner in. Took me a little bit longer than I expected. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to get drunk. I know Huska's like fucking 6 hours ahead of me right now.
Actually, no.
I took
everybody.
an hour break.
Oh, wow.
Like, you did some adulting.
Little
Oh,
manual
look at
labor to
you.
get stuff going.
I'm doing adulting too.
Hey, sweet background, Husk.
Me too. I'm doing adulting. Here we go. All right, and then next to me we have the leader of the Flat Earth Myrtle Society at North Myrtle Beach. What's up, Ghost?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for everybody coming out. What's up with me? Nothing much, but working too much and smoking weed. So let's talk about what's going on in gaming. Take it away, Wilmy.
All right.
Damn.
Oh, wait a minute. That's who we're missing. Where the fuck's Leo?
Leo.
Yeah, where the
Oh my
fuck
God,
is
Where the
where's
fuck was that
Leo?
raccoon?
That raccoon said nope.
Somebody sent out the Leo signal.
Is he playing Gears of War or something?
Got tied up in Borderlands.
That's exactly what it
Dude,
is.
His
that is
25th
you know, no,
playthrough.
you know what? That may not be good.
I was gonna say maybe shoot him
Oh,
a text.
wait.
Yeah, think about it, y'all. Okay.
Yep,
anyway.
no.
No,
I got
I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna bother him.
Yeah, I'm not bugging him. All right. Well, on that note,
It's just got awkward.
Yeah.
I'm fucking lost and
Yeah, a
confused
little
now at
bit.
this point.
I'm confused.
So let's start with I'm sure Obi's going to dive all into this one.
Battlefield.
Nah, found out today that apparently Sony's idea of generations is almost as deep as Bomber's gene pool down in Alabama.
Shallow.
It's pretty shallow. Doesn't flow very well.
No, it did not. And I don't know why anybody was shocked by this. God of War will release next year, and it will be on your PlayStation 4, along with Horizon Zero Dawn and Gran Turismo.
I mean, that's a good thing for people that can't get a hold of PS5 like me. Like, I've been one of those schmucks, been trying to get one. They're all these little hot drops, waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's shit's impossible to get. So, I mean, part of me's happy. A lot of people get to, still enjoy the games. They're going to look fine. But, for the fanboy wars, it keeps adding fuel to that stupid fire.
It was burning. It was burning hot today.
It was.
It still is.
It
And,
still is.
And
I think I missed it all.
I try to keep myself in the middle lately, and I try to block the extremists on both sides. And I clicked on a post today because I thought, man, my Twitter people I'm following, it's not so bad. And then I made the mistake of clicking on something, and I went, oh my God, I found a whole new list of people to block.
Dude, I did too.
I like
Holy
those
shit.
lists.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Sometimes those threads are pretty good to go through. So yeah, good block.
Yep.
Block.
Yeah.
I hit 90,000 last night on my block list.
It's just so
Fucking
insane.
nuts.
I don't even think I've interacted with that
So
many
I
people.
have, so Wilmy, I have to ask you. I have this theory about how you have so many people blocked. Is that you pay somebody at work to go on your Twitter and block people
No,
for 8 hours a day?
no.
Like, oh, he thinks this guy's a shit biscuit. This guy's a shit biscuit. Just click.
No.
It's not a bad way to go.
I don't pay any of my people to do that.
Damn.
So,
It's just crazy.
but the thing is, I mean, well, it's like some of the posts you're seeing now. Like the guy Paris, he took that photo yesterday with Aaron Greenberg.
Oh, dude, they were going ham on that.
I mean, really? That was totally uncalled for, dude.
No, absolutely. I mean,
It was
the fact,
fucking disgusting.
like, and when I started seeing the people put in there like cringe, I'm like, cringe that they're eating together. Like, come on, like what's cringe about actually hanging out and eating with people? Shit.
Yeah.
Because some people,
not just people, like a friend. Like,
No, exactly,
they're
right.
not just
But
acquaintances or
even if they're not even
meetup.
friends, like I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
but
just to have like in this time, it's like shit. If I were to go up there with Wilming, take a picture with him, like, is that going to be like cringe? Like, fuck y'all. Like, seriously.
yeah, I mean, some people are so entrenched in this stupid ass console war bullshit, dude. it's beyond nauseating. It's worse than politics almost.
Almost.
It's definitely on the same page. Yeah.
I mean, it's about the same.
Just
The
remember
extremists on both sides I can't stand. So
just remember that these extremists with video games, they still talk about politics. So, God knows how they are with that.
I'd hate to know.
that's why
I mean-
most of those.
And Psycho, thank you for $2 super chat. What's up, panel and chat? And happy hump day, everyone. Well, happy hump day to you too, sir. And
Hump
let
day.
me, oh shit, bring Boogie back into this conversation. Sorry about that, dude. I totally forgot that Bomber had me mute you.
I got that power.
I'm muting myself, and I don't know why it didn't mute me. You were complaining about feedback. I thought I was muted.
Oh no, we could all hear each other twice.
My
And
bad.
Game, dude, you're completely right. Politics and fanboy wars are the two most toxic things. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you're missing one. There's religion, politics, and then console wars. They're all they're all more or less.
And the sad thing is, religion goes into all of it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the newest thing: are you vaccinated or not? That's the new one.
Jesus Christ! Yes.
So that's
Hey,
like
see,
handing
and
out
Bomber
politics.
just made that religious too. Jesus,
I was gonna say
Jesus
Jesus Christ.
all the non-anti-vaxxers are now the anti-vaxxers, and the whole playing field is flipped.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
It is.
And Wiseau Gamer, welcome to the channel, sir, as a member. And by the way, we will be changing all those little emblems that you can post and shit. We'll be changing those up here in the next week or two.
I was saying, you're gonna let me make some or what?
If you want.
I would love to.
Ooh.
It'd work out better if you made
There
them
has to
than
be
I
a
make 'em.
vibrator. You have to make a vibrator one.
Yes, we need
Oh,
that vibrator.
I can get the
I don't know
Elvis
if
vibrator there,
that's
bro.
available, but
Look at lady's face. She's like, really?
I need a white claw.
Post.
Yeah, and a white
That's true.
claw.
And he's
Dude,
like, let
you
me
know
look at my
how-
Google search history.
There's gonna be a
Man.
million Elvis vibrators flooding the chat the second it's available.
It's gonna be a vibrator with chops on it.
Yep, exactly. we
I'll
we
just-
need that.
Send me a picture of your face, Bomber, and I'll just take your beard off your face and put it on the vibrator.
Plenty of pictures of my face, sir.
Oh,
Remember that one you took last night? I mean, you don't remember that?
shut the fuck up.
You know, TikTok has that no beard filter.
Oh God.
It is the worst thing ever.
Have you tried
the
it?
worst.
Have you
Yes.
tried it? I gotta
it's
see it.
awful.
Proof
No.
right now. Show
I
it to the
am
camera.
not. No, I will not ever show. I have one picture of me in my junior year of high school because my mom made me shave my beard at the time because she wanted me to be just like my brother's picture because he was clean shaven. So I had to shave for that. But then other than that, that's the only time I've now had facial hair since 6th grade. So
No, fuck. After
No.
sure you're gonna DM that shit to me.
no,
You know what's
I
the
don't
worst
even have it on my
part?
phone
I want
anymore.
to see it.
I don't even have it on my phone anymore, so it's gone.
The worst-
I-
no,
Oh, fucking shit.
you both are wrong. The worst part of the TikTok app is the fucking TikTok app itself.
I don't
You know
man.
you
I
like
got-
it.
I
You
got
know
my
you
stuff
like
tuned where all I see is Star Wars and video game stuff, so it's actually pretty good.
I say I had it briefly because everybody in there all of a sudden our
I
whole
did
group
too.
had
I
it, and I was
for a
like,
minute.
no.
Nope.
After 4 days, I'm like, no.
No. So
go.
I was a complete hater of that app, but as soon as you start liking the right things, it gets attuned to what you like. And so when I open up mine, I see video games and Star Wars or Marvel stuff. And when my wife opens hers, it sounds like a broken record. All these stupid girls doing the same shit over and over
Over
again.
and over again. Ugh.
But mine is like something different every time, and so mine's enjoyable. I got mine
Banned in
attuned
my
to what I want.
house. It's not allowed.
I'm glad it worked for somebody that way because every time I open mine up, it's like, girls, are you over 40?
You like something stupid then, because I swear I liked like one post about like some dude doing like a weird dance, and then I just got like that's all I saw was just like dudes in their 40s dancing. I mean, it wasn't a bad thing, but then I'd be
I'm
sitting
sure
there
it
for like
was.
3 fucking hours, and I'm like, where the fuck did the last 3 hours go? I've been sitting here on TikTok,
Yeah,
and then I just deleted
it's-
the thing because I was like, fuck this shit. No.
Yeah.
I have enough of
it's-
that with Twitter.
Shoot, the
It's a
worst
little too
thing is
much.
seeing these lives that go up and it doesn't have anything related to anything you like on freaking TikTok. Literally happened to me today. I'm sitting there, I'm seeing like car stuff, I'm seeing, gaming stuff, all that. And then all of a sudden there's this chick in a hot tub. I'm like, and she's just, I'm bored today. And she's just in a hot tub. I'm like, is this, what is this not?
So you're watching
like,
Twitch?
what is this
Wait,
OnlyFans?
so are we watching?
Like, I swear,
like
I really thought-
you're on the wrong app.
It was just like a
Dude,
bunch of
Yeah,
crying
sometimes
bitches.
it'll do that. There was this girl that
so
was
weird.
cooking spaghetti, and her phone popped up on like her stove, and I was like, "How did I go from watching something how to do a
Gaming
Battlefield to this? What? And how
'Cause
old are
Really
you?
like fucking
Making spaghetti is a battlefield, bro.
Is that
Have you ever seen what a kitchen looks like after that? Especially if you do homemade noodles. Like,
Oh,
fuck,
by the
That's
way,
true.
It's a war zone.
in case anybody missed it, Huss came up with the idea earlier that we should do a hot tub podcast.
Well, the good thing is I don't have room for that here, so I'm sorry I can't do that.
I'm sure we'll find one small enough for you.
Am I the only person with a hot tub?
Currently,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
Dude, all that is it just makes people soup. You're just sitting around
Well,
boiling
dude's got
yourself
a
a
fish
little.
tank.
Does that mean we
Oh,
all have to come
God.
up to your house and get in the hot tub? Is that
Yeah.
is that a thing?
Invite us all over, Wilmy. I'll
Hey,
take
big
That might be
your
a
house?
long drive for some of you.
I mean,
I don't
I'm down.
care. I'll
Let's
drive.
go.
I'll bring my freaking.
Dude, it's the longest drive
Blackstone.
for me, and
We'll have fun.
Husk.
it'll be a
I'm
fun
down.
time.
Husk
Yeah.
has never been out in the civilization before.
Y'all too and freaking.
I'll pick up Husk on the
Canada.
way. I'll
He's
just
never seen
snag
that
him.
thing called an ocean.
Chef, I've been to Oregon.
You've been.
You been to Oregon?
That's it. I've
Where do you
never,
get
never
the
gone
coast,
anywhere
or
else.
not so
What?
much.
What state
The
are you in?
coast.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Nebraska.
Oh shit! Because I
What
just spent
state
the
are you
last
in,
9
Robbie?
weeks. I just spent the last 9 weeks at the Oregon coast.
Oregon's
Don't do it.
fucking beautiful,
I know
but parts of it, the
Parts.
tree part, like
when you get
all-
to
like
the northern side, when everything's not fucking dead,
where
you
everything,
know.
Man, that's what all
yeah,
the
it's just
bitches are using these
trees
days, Matt.
everywhere.
Inflatable hot tubs.
Yeah.
both sides of the road, every road.
We just
that-
have
No,
inflatable
from-
pools. That's all it is.
from my house,
inflatable hot tub.
from my
But
house
they're
right
all-
now, I can see Mount Hood and Mount St. Helens, which is Mount Hood's in Oregon, Mount St. Helens is in Washington.
That's beautiful. I'm such a
Nice.
like fucking mountain lover. That's why I just that's amazing. Shut
I
up.
live in Southwest Washington, so
I'm in Arizona.
What, Lupa?
Exactly.
Wait,
Lupa, like you're just
wait,
making
wait.
people's soup. It's just like skin cells like boiling around you. I don't like that shit. No.
I mean, do you shit and piss while you're in it? Because that seems a bit excessive. You're sitting in a
That
load
does
of human
sound-
shit
that
piss.
sound-
Like that, like, I think you're in the wrong hot tub, bro.
you
Like,
guys know
depends
you're
on
sitting
not
on top
working
of
out.
those jets. It's like cleaning out your little butthole.
Like everything's a
Freaking
bidet or
No.
whatever.
that's
I mean, I don't
It
think I've
puts
ever,
the
I've
jets
never
in
done
its
that.
butthole.
That's not where I put the jet. Can't say I ever
It
did
makes the people soup. Or
You don't
gets
wanna
the
do-
hose again.
You don't want to do that in my hot tub.
that. Not even in my adolescent years.
Take your skin off.
I think I've been in a hot tub one time in my whole life when I was
What?
younger.
I've been in multiple
one time.
hot tubs.
I've been in a lot of hot tubs. I just
I
never
say-
owned a hot-
No,
I just never
it's
shit and
not-
pissed in them.
I've
They're
been,
not
Well,
super
yeah, I've
common
never shit
here,
and
I
pissed in a
don't
hot
think.
tub either. That's
I've
I
been
mean,
in a
I've
hot
drank
tub
in
and
them. Drank a
Yeah.
lot in them, actually. That's
I've
I've
hard
been
to
in
do
enough hot
a
tubs
line,
to
but
know
you
that
can make
I
it
could,
happen if you do it right.
I could be done in 10 minutes in a hot tub. I've been in them so much. 10 minutes, I'm done. Can't take it anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, they
Who
can't
put the thought of me
get
in
to
a
you
hot
after a
tub
while.
in the wise old gamer's head gave it nightmares.
No, apparently he wants you in one, man.
That's not happening.
He wants one of them. He wants one of them. The slow mo videos of you getting in.
Right? Slow mo.
But
I
back
wish
to,
I had an OnlyFans.
but back to the
I
topic.
don't.
Was anybody really shocked that these games are being delayed till next year?
Okay.
No,
So-
I'm glad for
Not
it.
at all.
Okay, delayed? No, because I mean, truly, Gran Turismo was never didn't. They already delayed it to 2022 anyway a few months ago, so that wasn't even a deal. It was just the fact that I think today, like I was more shocked with Gran Turismo being a PS4 game than any of them. God of War made sense; it was going to be PS4 because they wanted it to come out this year anyway, and supposedly it was going to be a summer 2021 game. And of course, things happened, and it's not now. But of course, it was going to be a PS4 game, so that makes more sense than anything. But the other thing is seeing Horizon Forbidden West now. It's going to look gorgeous. The next God of War is going to look gorgeous. It's the same principles, the same style game. Is like, and I know a lot of people were like, well, they're not harnessing the full power. I mean, they'll harness it for the graphics and whatever else they do with, scaling it up or whatever, or scaling down to the PS4. But, it's what else do you need out of the game? Do you need hundreds of enemies? No, it's not that type of game anymore. So you don't need a ton of enemies on the screen at once. So I don't know. I just
climbing
think
a mountain. That's the last one I played. You just climbed a mountain the whole fucking game. I was kind of like,
I mean, there's a lot of climbing.
You don't like mountain climbing?
I mean, no. Like physical mountain climbing, sure, we'll go do some physical activity or whatever. But in a game, I can hold it's just up a mountain. Oh, look, we're up more of the mountain. You get to the top,
we're
to find
getting
out you're just going what? Back
You got to
fucking down.
remember,
Back down.
remember,
No.
Right?
Ghost,
Like, we're up there. Fuck it.
Ghost was Navy. He likes water. He didn't like climbing.
Well, that's true. I like the ocean.
That's so funny that you said that, though, climbing the mountain, because I was just watching a clip from God of War where he said the boy's not ready to climb the mountain for Atchis. And I was like, that game is literally just you climbing a fucking mountain to deliver Atchis. Wow.
Yeah.
They get deep over there in PlayStation. Real deep.
Yes. Zero copy and paste stuff.
I mean, I do
But,
hate
it's probably
I'm
fucking
not gonna lie.
delayed because they're going to capitalize on the whole fucking limited edition consoles. You know what I mean? Like they put something like that out there. It's going to fucking bring back, tenfold fucking what they want.
Well, plus also just kind of like what Obi said just a little bit ago is the fact that he can't get a PS5 himself. I mean, I've technically have tried, even though I can't buy one. I couldn't buy one. So it's if you only had it as PS5 only, there's 8 million, maybe 9 million consoles out there. You may sell 10%. That's not good, right? I mean, if you think about it, math wise, I mean, you're going to sell not even 1 million copies. Hopefully you would sell more than that, but that's why they can't, they are so right now they are dependent on sales of copies of the game. So they have to bring it to their 100 and almost 30 million console base to get those sales to be where they need to be. So it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense all the way around. It's funny that like Ratchet and Clank is a exclusive, I guess, because of the SSD for the teleporting and all that stuff, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not them, but it seems like that's the case. Whereas the other games are not built where they absolutely direly need certain specs in the machine, I guess. I don't know.
Now, my question is about that, though, is that originally, let's say this console launch was smooth and everybody could have gotten a console, if they would be a PS5 exclusive. But are they rolling this back? So. Did they go back and think, hey, can we really put this game on PS4 and have it run fine with, our user base not being able to migrate over? I wonder if that was something that they talked about.
I think it's all about money, dude. Right now, it's all about money.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know from the drawing board when God of War, when they first started talking about it, if it was originally planned just to be a PS5 game, but now since their user base can't migrate over, they're saying, okay, it could technically run on that console, so we should just put it on there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a possibility, but I think that from the beginning, I mean, they said that it was going to be, for the generations. It's going to be a thing. Like,
I think
2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, I think it's after, because remember Xbox came out and said they would support the Xbox One for a couple of years.
Yep.
Sony was kind of quiet about it, so that's when Jim came out and said they believe in generations. So I think it was a little strategic marketing in there.
Oh, absolutely. It's to get people to buy the machine, and they had plenty of them at the beginning. It was smart. You got it in your house. You're not going to sell it now.
Yeah, you got it in your house. It was so in other words, it was misleading and horseshit. Man,
yeah,
that's what marketing is for. If you're
they're not the only company that talks out
They
their
were
ass.
say they were going to support the console for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, Xbox is going to
Xbox, and then they're going to phase it out on a case-by-case basis, I think, after that point. Like, it's not necessarily going to mean they'll cut it off.
Same thing, though.
Yeah. But Sony, I think, only confirmed 2 years worth of...
They said PS4 up to, 2023, I think they said.
Yes.
Well, Matt Booty only said back then, he said it was going to be 2 years. 1 to
2 to
2
3
years.
Yeah.
2 to 3. But like from what I know about Xbox is that they're gonna, after that 2 to 3 mark, their first party, which now is a lot of fucking studios, is not. They said that they would support it, but they're after that maybe the 2 year mark, they weren't going to require a third party to support it.
Yeah, I
see,
mean,
that's
I
what it
would
was.
hope not. I would hope not. Like, that's my thing. I think the third party, I don't think they should even require them at all, unless they're doing some type of exclusive thing for their ecosystem. But if it's just like a multi-plat game, like, you shouldn't require it. If they want to make it for it, cool. If they don't, get over it. Just make it for only the series consoles or whatever. Like, I think the first party stuff makes sense why they would support it for as long as they're going to. But that may even shorten because of COVID, I think that kind of killed the year of, 1 year out of it. So it may only be maybe 1.5 years that we even see really the Xbox One, I guess, really being truly supported. So that's just my personal opinion.
But at the same time, they could easily do it regardless of a pandemic because if anything, they've made more money because of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So it's not unreasonable to think that they wouldn't at least keep
And let me
with their
let me-
word because they actually do that.
Let me
Go
catch
ahead.
this real quick. Psycho, thank you for $2 super chat. God of War equals mountain climbing simulator.
Agreed.
I can't wait till that game comes to PC. Like, I seriously can't.
I enjoyed.
I enjoyed it.
so.
The game was
I
amazing.
enjoyed it.
I
I
enjoyed
literally watched
the
a
little bit I
playthrough.
played.
I don't know how to
because
not
I've
call my
been
kid
such a
boy
big
now
fan
anywhere
of-
we're at.
Boy.
Like, come here, boy. Like, all the time, people just look at me crazy
Boy.
in the grocery store. Like, did you just call your child a boy?
You just
Yeah,
look
boy.
at him and say, "Do better."
Yeah.
Get like
Do
the weird
better.
looks from other moms.
All the time.
But see,
Do
another
better, boy.
another thing too is, like somebody just said in the chat, "Oh, I'm missing Frizzle." It's stupid to sell to 6 million people when you sell to 100 million. Exactly.
Mhm.
And it's already being reported with COVID restrictions lifting in a lot of areas. Gaming's going to kind of drop down. I've said this several times, and I actually was called stupid on another podcast because not
Who
everybody's
called
going
you
to sit back.
stupid?
I'm not even going to mention his name.
What the fuck?
The funny part, people aren't going to be locked up in their homes anymore. They're going to want to go outside. Not everybody lives indoors 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So now that these
I've been out
restrictions
more.
have lifted, yeah, I mean, a lot more people's not going to be buying games and playing them as much as they were for the past year.
Bro, I was born for COVID quarantine.
I said that at the beginning.
Yeah,
Like, I
right.
was so for it, and then about like 8 months into it, because I have so many fucking kids, I was like, "Oh my god, somebody shoot me!"
I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
I never suffered the effects of it. My life never
Me
changed.
either.
Right?
So-
I was still went to work every day when people said, "Oh, I miss seeing people." I was like, I am tired of seeing these
Yeah, I'm
fuckers.
tired of. Let me. Can I
See-
come at home? Can I work from home? That's what I was hoping for. And I didn't.
Yeah,
I very much over recent years became not so social in real life, like at all. So when it happened, it really didn't fuck with me that much.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm not a
miss like
social
my
person at all.
sister and my dad and people like that I see regularly, but it
Like,
didn't.
that's me. It
Fuck
didn't
me.
really do much. It was just being at home with the children.
Yeah, with the-
being,
yeah,
like,
that-
school
I
teacher.
can understand that, yeah.
That was not anything. Like, I couldn't even play games. Like, I was literally
Right.
just fucking doing schoolwork with the kids all the time. It was like
See, I'm
Somebody
so
please
glad
save
my
me.
kids are grown.
it was not a good time,
Yeah.
Wilmy. You
Yeah,
are
it
lucky.
was rough
You are
if you had
lucky.
kids.
Yeah, my
You are
wife.
lucky.
Yeah, my wife did not like that when I was
And
working.
I have,
She was
I have
stuck.
4 in school because I have my 3, and then I have custody of my niece, and she's in school, and then I have a toddler, and then I babysit another toddler. So it was like me against like fucking 6 kids every single day alone. I was like,
How did you survive that?
White
Alcohol.
claws.
Now we know why she drinks so much.
alcohol and Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Damn.
absolutely. Damn right.
Jesus Christ, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Nope.
It was a rough time. But no, now that it's summer, I mean, it's nice to just get out and enjoy the outdoors more. I think that what it did for me was remind me that I don't need to be constantly sitting there on my screen, and to get out a little bit more is nice. So
Exactly. And I live at the
Completely
beach,
agree.
man. Nobody's going to stay indoors 24/7. I mean, no. Not if you don't have to.
No, they all
Shit.
murdering.
I live in Alabama, so you definitely know ain't nobody staying indoors. Shit, not here.
Oh, that's
Well, now I can't even go outside.
feel
It's like
so
fucking 120. Let me melt my skin off.
So, gamer, I wish I was a vampire, dude.
me too.
Right?
Wait, you're
I
not?
I'd
really
love
do.
to be.
I don't. I like garlic too much.
Me too.
Damn.
But not all vampires are. Garlic doesn't hurt all vampires.
I know.
Maybe not.
I know.
Are we going into vampire lore right now?
We could-
No,
we
no,
could.
we're not. No.
Hey, why don't you just
Wait,
roll
wait,
this
wait,
into the
man.
conversation? Yes, we
Bomb,
can.
Yes,
Bomber's the
we
super
can.
fan.
Do it.
Finding that
Go ahead.
out real quick.
You want to do it, Huss? Go ahead.
All right. So, where is it? All right. So, let's talk about this rumored vampire-themed Omen, I believe. Arcane. Yeah, from Arcane Studios. Anybody read the
supposedly-
article? Anybody?
Yeah.
I
Supposedly
didn't get
a
a chance to read the
vampire.
article. I'm like, and where's this going?
Basically, it's a
Vampires.
supposedly a vampire-esque game that's kind of like derived from like Soul Reaver-esque.
Soul
So-
Reaver or Blood Omen Legacy
or-
King?
Legacy of Game. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and again, that's of course just the rumor thing because the code name is Omen, so that's what everybody started connecting it to.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it
Dude,
kind
that'd
of makes
be
sense,
epic if
maybe.
they bring
But
that shit back.
oh, dude, absolutely! Like, and it would be crazy to see Arcane do it just from
Yeah.
their past games. It would just to me,
Dishonored
fit.
was
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
I was
so-
gonna say it's gonna fit. Like I played Dishonored for the first time not too long ago, just to kind of play around with it, and I enjoyed it. And granted, yeah, it's dated, absolutely, but whatever they're doing now, I mean, they apparently have been doing it for a couple of years already, so it's already. This is one of those games that might show up next, the next Sunday, on the 13th. So, that would be pretty cool. I think, vampire stuff, I loved, which I know a lot of people didn't. Vampire. Oh my gosh. I loved it. Now, granted, some of the like combat and stuff like that was pretty terrible, but ultimately the game, the setting was it was ideal. It was just nice.
That ticked a lot of boxes for me with that game. I think I stopped at chapter 4. I don't remember why I stopped, but just even talking about this vampire stuff, I was like, God, they should do an FPS boost on that.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
really.
about that game. Fuck.
I hope this is legit, and I do hope we see it on E3 stage. I really do.
Because I'm
That'd
not
be
gonna lie,
fucking cool.
what's the Vampire Masquerade or whatever that's on PC right now, but they
It's
Blood
coming
Related
out
it?
next- Yeah, they delayed it.
They delayed it for console. Like, I really want to play that game. Like, I really do. I love vampire lore. I really do. But unfortunately, won't get my hands on that for a while. But so if they can show this off, that'd be kind of cool.
But didn't one of those games get canceled?
I agree with
One of the
Jerry.
Masquerade games?
I don't know. I know the one that was coming out for console still being made. They delayed it. So
Oh, okay. I knew one of them had gotten canceled. I just couldn't remember which one. But that's how we rolled it over, Husk. We did good.
Yeah, not bad at all, right?
See, we didn't go
That-
too
we-
far
It's
left field.
unfortunate though we kept it on the rails. That's kind of
I
weird.
know.
It feels weird. I feel dirty right now. I don't know. How
I want to hear you
explain
talk about it some more, though. Husky had that great build up transition, and then you're like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's hand it to somebody else.
it. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I didn't want to talk about it. I'd give shit less. I mean, it'd be cool. Sure, it'd be awesome if it's a actual thing. But
Yeah, stupid
like
death,
until we know a goddamn thing about it, I can't speak on it.
Well, yeah, it's
Oh,
kind
wait a
of
minute,
like
Just
kind
being
of that Field of Stars farming sim,
My field of farm. Yes, I can't wait for Starfield. My farming Starfield.
Your farming sim.
Farming Star Simulator.
It's not a video game.
I'm
Wait.
gonna grow stars.
Remember, it's not a video game. It's a sim, full on
It's a
sim.
sim.
So there's no such thing as a game anymore.
Ah.
So
Are we talking about Starfield or Field Star?
The field star, Starfield, the field star.
It's the
the star
The
fields of
Starfield.
the
Is this
Of the-
Matt?
What the fuck
Yeah.
is going on right now?
Don't just go with it, dude. That's what I do every week. Yeah, you just.
But we have
go
no
with it.
clue. Like it's just it's another game that we don't know about. We don't know anything about it, so we can speculate, and that's fun. That's all fun, right? Mav,
Yeah,
fun speculation.
Speculation is fun.
but
Cloud.
I can't say much about it. So
Todd Howard
Don't know.
announced earlier that Starfield is just a bundle of PC
Who?
wallpapers.
Chris
You know what? Good.
Don't worry, Tool Man. The shades aren't too far away, dude.
No, take him back off. I like looking at his eyes, guys.
So, but let's
Looks like the
go on to
original
something.
GI Joe.
We can go to the next thing.
He looks like a
Let's go to the next one. This will make some people happy. Me personally, I could give zero fucks. Nintendo Direct at E3 2021, set for June the 15th. And Husk and I got into a little conversation about this a few hours ago.
Yeah,
Because he was taking credit for announcing this a year ago, and I'm like, yeah, right.
I was hoping he would just back me up on it, be like, yeah, we did that. We talked about this on Fireside ages ago. Nope, he threw me under the bus instantly.
We don't chase
You're
clout,
like the
fucker.
5,000. I know. That was the whole point.
And like I said,
Oh.
every podcast, every
So
person
good.
with a fucking microphone has been calling for a new Switch the January or February of every fucking year.
It was
This is-
fun,
I don't
though.
even care
It
about
was
a new
good
Switch. Like,
time
I'll
the other day.
probably buy it. But what I really want is them to just fix the fucking Joy-Con drift on the
Right,
fucking
like-
Switches they have right
I
now.
don't
Like,
even know what that means.
The Joy-Cons are the little
I get
handheld
the
things.
drift, but
You know the bad part?
And it
I've got
has
three
drift, too.
sets. I've got
What's
3
that?
sets of those Joy-Cons, and all 3 of them have that stick drift in it.
Yeah, because they suck.
And,
That would be
they,
good
they
fun.
had it right out of the package.
Yeah, they're kid toys, man. They're so cheaply made. I mean, it's a cheap machine. And their next one, whatever it is a cheap machine. It's all old tech being forced to at a higher price. At least that's what the current rumor is, anyways, that it's going to be, close
I
to
don't think
$400.
it's going to be that fucking expensive. I
Well,
really don't. I mean, it might be, and if it is, I won't buy it. But if it's like fucking just like $50 more than the fucking, or the same price as what we're having now, and they're just replacing, the Switch console that we have, I'll probably pick one up.
So-
But only for Everett, like my youngest, because he has like ran his into the fucking ground. Like that kid, he's on the spectrum, and he's like such a Nintendo like fanatic that he like plays it all the time, but he also has like chewing like disorders. He has sensory disorders, so like everything's like chewed up. It looks like a fucking dog's toy, to be honest. But, so he just needs a new console. So if they come out with a new one, he'll be getting it. That will be his big Christmas
That's
present.
awesome.
How long has the Switch been out?
Oh, gee.
For
5
5 years.
5
5
years?
years.
Has it came down in price at all?
No.
No, it's Nintendo.
If their pro model
They don't believe it.
isn't a collaboration with their friends at NVIDIA and implement DLSS, then it's a fucking flop. And I'm never gonna get one anyways. But seriously, that's like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to tell people, hey, dude, you dock this? You go fucking upscale your game to 4K. Boom. You don't have to
never
have the
happen.
hardware. No, probably not.
It'll
Tell
never
me how
happen
you
with
really
Nintendo.
feel, Husk.
They were
The
talking.
screen-
They were talking to Nvidia for like they're not enemies by any means. They're definitely they talk, so they have a working relationship. It only makes fucking sense. Throw Turing in there. You don't have to use Ampere. Throw Turing in there. Do something, man.
Nintendo
Fuck.
still rules the handheld market. Like, I mean, they just
They
do.
do.
They just rule the
But-
handheld market, and this was their like kind of grasp at that. Like, both, like, we're gonna have the home. I mean, they tried it with the Wii U, but I mean, it wasn't portable. I mean, but still, the Wii U was, I feel like, one of their best consoles. If they could have like actually done what they had in mind for it, it would have done great. But I feel like if Nintendo were to take the initiative and just see what the other companies are doing, they could go so far with it because they have so much backbone in their nostalgia and stuff like that. Like, nobody's gonna like stop buying Nintendo anytime soon. The fans just need to fucking come up and riot and be like, yo, like,
Yeah.
we need
But
more.
If they
But-
stay in the mobile space, though, cell phones can, like, they're on their way to being outpowered by a cell phone that costs, like, honestly, my fucking S21 Ultra could run circles around that fucking Switch.
That's true.
But
I
Mine
mean,
could
it's
too,
not.
but my S20 costs $1,400, where you
That's
can buy a
true.
Switch
They're-
for $299.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so
with your
you
phone,
double
you
the
can also
cost,
do
but productivity and all that other shit, right?
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, I agree with
xCloud,
Cloud.
you can
Almost
do-
all of my stuff, all of my Switch play, I rarely ever play my Switch docked. Like that is my, and I think that's why it gets so much game time for me personally, because I have all the kids and they're like using the consoles and the TVs are like used up. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna fucking play on my Switch and do that. I don't think I've ever actually even taken my Switch outside. No, I did when I used to work and we'd have like off days. I'd take the Switch to work and play, but almost all of it's not docked. So, I mean,
And
I get
Xbox
that.
is fixing to take over fucking mobile gaming too.
Yeah, with
anyway,
the cloud
with
gaming,
cloud,
I still haven't even fucked around with my Kishi. I bought it still.
Let me catch this
We
real
have a
quick.
super chat.
Chris, thank you for the $5 super chat. I hope my GBTB family had a great holiday. Y'all are amazing people. Thank you, sir. And I did. I don't know about the
Chris,
rest of the
I love
panel.
you.
I had a,
yeah,
had
I
a
did.
great
I love
weekend,
you.
honestly.
I didn't do
Yeah, I had a
shit
very
on Monday, and it
interesting
was
weekend.
awesome.
That was an interesting time. I don't know. If I ever am like, hey, I'm gonna hike for fucking 8 miles and to go fucking camp and sleep on the ground, somebody just kick me. Like next time I say that because I'm too old to be doing that shit. Fuck that. No, I didn't
Say
even
it
like I
sounded
was trying
better.
to fly fish and my shoulder was so sore from like backpacking in that I was just like, oh my god, like I can barely fucking do this right now. It was so horrible.
Makes
and then
my
I was just like,
shoulders
can we
hurt
go
thinking
home?
about
I just
it.
want to go home. Fuck.
So Husk, I have
So-
a question about that.
What's up?
Where you're talking about the having the Switch be docked and have it be bam 4K. With Nintendo's art style, does it need to be more than 1080p? Really?
You're goddamn
I don't
right.
think so. I fucking don't think so. But that's
At some point, even their fans will want that. Like,
I don't believe you.
if
No,
you
they
take,
don't. They
you-
don't. They
think
don't
about
care
it.
now.
No.
Yeah, I know,
Like, that's
but
the
they are
problem. They
fine
don't
with
care now.
480p
Yeah, no, yeah.
trash. right now.
Eventually they will outrun the generations that fucking love them to pieces. They're doing it now. Like
The thing
I
that
grew
kills
up
me, though,
on
a
the
1080
fucking
screen would be
Nintendo.
cheap.
Yeah, and think about it though. Like if they got rid of the ability to dock their fucking Switch, okay? Maybe it makes sense. But as second
'cause
you
then it
take
shouldn't be
that
called the Switch
fucking
anymore.
thing and you dock it and you're throwing a 1080 fucking P anything up on your 4K TV, it looks like hot fucking garbage. I don't know, has anybody ever went on into a
Suppose
game
it's
on their
upscale, yeah.
PC and tried to play a 1080p game on their 4K monitor? Have you went and knocked down all the settings and played at 1080 after playing at 4K? It looks like somebody took fucking shit and smeared it on your fucking screen. It's awful, and people will notice that eventually. That they have to keep up with the tech, they have to keep up with the times. People will notice, and eventually it will fucking drown them. Plain
I
and
don't know.
simple.
I didn't grow up.
I have to say
playing
I
Nintendo,
agree with
so I
Husk
wasn't on
here.
the
I'm a
Kool-Aid.
huge Nintendo fan, go way back, and I can't. I sold my Switch because I can't play it on the 4K screen. It bothers me.
you just can't play
Okay.
it docked. I think Mav's on your part. Mav cannot play that thing docked. Like it was.
No,
killing
it
him.
looks
He couldn't
bad.
do it.
Yeah,
Uh,
you got to play it as a handheld.
Hold that thought, guys. Go ahead. I'll be right back. I got a call I've got to take.
Right.
All right.
yeah.
Next topic, Husk.
Oh, let's see here. Ooh, this one I want to talk about. The let's see, where'd it go?
Which one?
Hold on, I gotta open it. All right,
got
so
this,
the PT
Oh,
is it's similar game
Luto?
on Luto. Is that how you enunciate it?
I guess. I don't know. That's
Oh,
what I'm going with.
PT inspired psychological horror title has been announced for PlayStation consoles and features first-person perspective gameplay. Now, if it's anything at all like that damn demo that you can't play unless you still have that console you put it on, if it's anything like that, it's gonna be fucking good. Like plain and simple, if it follows the art direction, follows a similar concept, it's going to be good. That was
I mean,
the last good thing Kojima, I guess, in my opinion, at least stirred the pot with. So,
but you got this is being developed by Broken Bird Games, which they're like a small independent game studio in Spain.
which makes that's a
so
good thing.
it could be amazing. I don't know if if Sony's putting a whole bunch of money into it, or if they're not, like what they're doing. I don't know if it's going to be. Maybe it won't be up to like, because the problem would be is if it's trying to be PT without it being PT could be an issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Drawing
so many people want it.
inspiration is
Drawing inspiration is one thing, but
it's like how do you define drawing inspiration or copycatting? You know what I mean?
The video, like I don't know if they'll have, because like the concept trailer that they showed, which is like a 2-minute little thing.
Yeah, it's not very long.
It's I mean, it has some. To me, it's not as detailed, and that's where I'm thinking it's not going to have that production value. It's not going to. It won't have that. Oh my gosh! But then again, I mean,
it has the experience.
It could. Yeah. Now, if it has the experience, it can still
matters.
screw you over.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It can still scare the hell out of you. I mean, it still looks good, especially like when it's dark. It looks like I'm not going to play this game. There's no way I can play it.
It made me think of it's like a mixture of PT and Visage. Is that
Visage? Yeah. Visage or whatever. The game that I will never play either.
I'll play it.
Big pud.
It's in my backlog, and I will play it someday when I get to play games again.
Yeah. Did anybody else see that or have any idea?
I just know that from what I've heard of Visage, like I don't want to fuck around with that game, and I mean I can barely play fucking Resident Evil, like fucking 8 at this point, and like I mean Bomber's playing it, so that's giving me like everything that I need. Like I'm like I can do it because Bomber's doing it, so I'm going to do it. I started, playing Mass Effect and
that's
all these other games. So I'm like, I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna play it, and I'll get there. But I don't know if I could do Visage.
Yeah, Visage, I definitely could not. This game, I don't think I even could, even if it stays looking like it does, because it still looks good. Don't get me wrong. It's creepy. It's in a house. And that's the reason why Resident Evil 7 I couldn't do. It's in these houses. It's not me. Where Resident Evil 8, you have a lot of outdoor stuff. It's more action based. It's not as scary to me. Plus, it's vampires and werewolves and stuff. So it's like it's
That's
not
why I think
people.
that it's not going to be as bad for me.
Wait,
Yeah,
you didn't like Resident Evil 7?
I could not play it. No.
Why?
Because
Because of anxiety.
Yeah, it scares the hell out of me. Absolutely. Yeah, it just gives me that like uncomfortable feeling, and that's why I won't play it.
Bomber sounds like damn near like my wife, more or less. When talking about Resident Evil 7 and horror games in general, I put her on that game. I'm like, just try, and she gets to that house.
Yeah,
opens the front door after me coaxing her through. Like, you got to keep going. So what? Birds jumped out at you. Whatever. There's corpses and whatever the fuck nonsense you walk by. She opens the door and it's pitch black. She's like, "Nope, I'm done." Takes the headset off, walks away from me.
Yes.
Well,
dude,
shit.
the door that they try to make you go down because it's pitch black when you open it. I said, no, I'm not playing this game.
What, like down the stairs?
Yes, going down the stairs.
Yeah, she wouldn't even go in the house.
So
I went to
stopped at the porch.
The sound, but the sounds get you more. Like, at least to me, the sounds got me more than visually. Like visually, I could do it. The sounds, that all the creepy stuff that's happening back here, and all this that like that's what can't like Resident Evil 8 does not do that.
Really good game immersion, apparently.
So, it is. No, it is
the environment.
Right. Like I love getting sucked into them.
See, when I play those games like that, I try to make comedy out of it. Like when I walked down the stairs and she came right at me, right? First thing I said was, "You need to see a fucking dentist. You got fucking issues with your teeth. Get those teeth away from me." I mean, that was my like women, or I was like, "Lady, you have a condition. Like, get away from me right now." But like, I tried to make it fun out of it. The only part of that game that scared me was that bitch in the wheelchair. That
the grandma. Grandma.
That shit was totally inspired by Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I'm pretty sure.
But there was only one part that made me jump. Is when you walked up the stairs and she was right at the top of the stairs, but facing opposite direction. That's the only time in that game that made me jump. I was just like, no.
I'm usually perfectly fine with like action based and like the jump scares and stuff like that. It's the fucking chasing, like when you're like trying to hide from them. That's where I have my issues. I'm like, and that
too. Yeah.
7 had so much of that, like hide from the guy while he's like stalking you around, and I'm like, I don't want to.
And see,
hide.
that's where
Breaks through a wall.
8's completely different because 8's just like you need to kill everything. Okay, cool, that's easy.
I'll
Like,
kill
shoot
everything.
But see, 7 is such a good story, though.
No,
Just
no,
okay. Just do yourself a favor. Like, go watch like
I'm not
the
gonna
Rad
play it.
Brad.
No, I did.
No,
I
no,
watched
play
it.
through.
I
Go
played,
watch a
I played
playthrough.
the game
I
when
tried
it
watching a
came out,
playthrough.
or
I
played
still
the-
couldn't do
No,
that.
don't. Oh my God, you
No, I
can't watch
couldn't
the
do it.
Rad Brad. Watch
Read
the Rad
it.
Brad play it, or read about it, or the key point. Go watch like a
I
recap.
don't need to worry about it. All I know is he gets his woman. Who cares? Like it's not a big deal.
Yep,
I played
that's
8,
fair.
so he gets his woman. So whatever, and
She's
she
pretty-
dies because she gets
yeah.
roasted. So whatever.
Oh shit. Anybody else have anything to say on this one?
No, I think I'm done.
I hope you guys like it. 'Cause I probably won't play it.
Yeah, I definitely won't play it.
I didn't see it in the topics, but I did post the link to it when it broke earlier during midweek. So PlayStation's removing all the things from their website.
But
Party, their party shit, your whatever trophies, whatever they call them, party. Everything's going away. Their website, they're wiping everything, like console.
Are they like
tethered.
rebranding it, like redoing
No,
it?
it's just it's gone. It's
Oh,
going
they're-
bye bye.
That's weird. Okay.
is it because it's going to Microsoft Azure?
So they're literally just deleting all their shit. Oh, that's weird. So what you're saying is you can't log in online anymore? Is that a thing?
Let's see here.
What's the
Because I
topic?
mean,
I gotta find the
definitely haven't heard
fucking
about
link.
Oh, thank you, Matt. By the way, about the lights.
that. So pretty.
Let's see here.
Fear is awesome, Chris. My favorite game, by the way.
Fear was one of the only ones I did play. Of course, that was an older game, and I was kind of into trying to be scary back then.
All right.
I just can't do it now.
They are removing parties, friends, trophy info, and more next month from
Why?
their official website.
That's just weird.
I will
like
put.
privacy issue or something or what?
Nope.
They must have some privacy issue. Yeah, that has to
It's
be
the only
it.
thing that makes.
Remove.
Well, that's the first thing that comes to mind, anyways. Some kind of a privacy issue.
The removal of My PlayStation will be finalized on June 28th,
That doesn't
along
make
with the
sense.
removal of the PS Vita messaging service. Sony removed the communities thing from PS4 system, so you can access it through the app. They'll still be accessible via PlayStation 4 and 5 consoles, as well as the app.
So the app will still work, but you can't browse you can't
Their
go to My
website
PlayStation online.
Is
That's weird.
shit fucked. Yes,
That is really weird.
there.
Hmm.
It's time for me to take a piss. So
No, that's fine,
there's
yeah,
the links in the private chat. Wilmy's back. See you in a few.
That is really weird. I feel like exactly what Ghost just said. It has to be because it's games library, parties, friends, trophies, profile information. That's all privacy stuff. So it has to be some type of privacy stuff. Something
That's
that
what
they're
makes sense
either
anyway.
they're either in court
Yeah.
for, or something's going down where they're just getting rid of it. Where you have to be on an app where you can't see as much information. Because they do limit all the stuff you can see on there, so that makes more sense. I'm with Ghost on that one as far as it's a privacy thing more than anything, and they just don't want to say that's what it is.
Yeah.
That may be why too.
Also, Bomber believes in the
Holy
There's
shit!
Leo!
Live.
I
Leo!
know. I got
Man,
so
what's
excited
up,
when he
man?
popped in and nobody else noticed. Leo.
I did. I put him in here.
I was trying to read the link he gave me, so I apologize.
like a
And-
ninja.
And
You are.
3-bit,
I'm glad you're here.
3-bit, I totally agree, dude, because they did
That's
have something similar to Party Chat on the PS3, but it did not work very well at all. Not at all.
Really, none of their party shit has ever worked good. ever.
Until
Xbox has
recently.
always been better at like the gaming with friends. Like I just feel like that's kind of been Xbox's main grasp for many
It's always
years.
been-
I mean,
been
that's
a
been what
social console.
they want. Yeah, it's their social console. So Yeah, I definitely agree with that. When it came to like, I had a original PlayStation. I had a 2. I didn't really fuck around with 3 much. And then when I got a PlayStation 4, and I would try to join parties with my friends because I was in like, Destiny was really big, and everybody like decided to fuck off of Xbox because Destiny went to PlayStation. The exclusives and stuff like that. So everybody was playing on there, and I'd go on it, and I couldn't even like fucking navigate the way that the home screen like joining parties. I was like, this is so fucking difficult. It's so
me and
fucking
Leo-
difficult.
Yes, me, Leo, and Wilmy tried playing Ghost of Shiva. Or no, it wasn't that. It was something else.
No, me and
me-
Leo,
It was
we
me.
did a
and-
party. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it was me and Bomber. We tried to get a hold of Wilmy, but he was busy with Destruction All Stars
right.
and his family, I think it was. And it was like it took us like 15 minutes to get it all like set up. And then when me and Wilmy played Zombie Army, it was like instant. It was very weird. I was confused.
Because the setup for it on the PS5 is completely different than it is on the PS4.
It's so weird.
But
That
the
is a
weird part is if you don't really leave the chat ever unless you purposely leave it.
Yeah.
It stays in a party, which is kind of weird to me, but I don't know.
I've actually
It
never
is-
been
it's
in a
strange.
PlayStation party chat before, so
It works. I mean, me and Leo didn't have any issues with it last time we did it. What, last weekend, Leo?
Yeah. There was
We didn't
no
have
issue.
any issues.
That's
We had
good. That's
issues
good.
with Zombie Army at the beginning because it kicked us out, but
Yeah, I think because we had so many people joining in and dropping out too.
I actually haven't even turned on my PlayStation since Ghost came out.
and
I
he's
had
still
mine
the
on
MVP.
I will say if I had a PS5, it'd probably play more than my Xbox just because I have all those older games that I haven't beat all the way through, but the 60 frames would easily make me want to play through them all. So
I know God of War at 60 frames makes me want to spend the money. I'm a fraud. I know it.
no, that's
At
not.
least you
That's,
admit
no,
it.
that's not.
I actually had
to
one
me-
in my cart last week, and I almost pulled the trigger. Like I almost did it, but then I
It wouldn't have
didn't.
mattered. You wouldn't have got it anyway.
I
you
actually
know how
would
many
have
cards-
because my boy 3-Bit just got his second console, and he was the
No,
one
no,
that
no.
sent me the link, and he was like, "Do it."
No,
I
I mean
have
they would have
one-
pulled it out of your cart.
Yeah, I have had one in my cart for probably 7 different stores for the last month and a half, and have never been able to actually check out.
No, 3-Bit just got one last week. Like he
Oh.
literally just did it, and he was like, "Here, it's live right now. Go do it."
I resorted. I'm not proud of it, but I had a friend come over and put a purchasing bot on my computer, and I ran a purchasing bot for I think it's like 50 something hours before it got kicked off, whatnot, and there was no drops. There's not supposed to be any this week, really, but maybe next week. We'll see.
I just want the digital, so I'm just holding out. Like I don't know why. Like I think that it's gonna happen, but I just feel in my
I think
bones that
that's
I'll
going to be
get
the hardest one
digital.
to get. That'll
I'll-
probably be the hardest one to get.
I don't know.
Yeah, it will
I
be.
mean, you saw Jordan from, Jordan
Yeah.
from Mo's podcast. Like he just walked into Best Buy
Oh,
one
I
day to
know.
pick something up. Like he wasn't even going in for a PlayStation. There
He's
just
like,
happened to be
"Ooh,
a digital
PS5."
fucking PlayStation 5, and he just like snagged it on like a whim. I was like, you just walked into Best Buy, not going in for a fucking PlayStation, and just happened to find a digital fucking unicorn
I know. I saw
PlayStation
that.
5,
It's like,
and
wow.
walked out like, what the fuck? Oh my
And
god.
well,
it made
Spooky.
everyone that was looking for a PS5 cry.
I know,
absolutely.
and he was just so happy. He was like, "Oh look, I found one." Or I was just didn't know I was going to come home with a PlayStation. I'm
Well-
like, "You do know that's like a unicorn?" He's like, "Is it? Is it hard to find them?"
Oh yeah, he didn't really know. He just like,
I
oh,
know.
PlayStation. I'm gonna give out that because he's never
I
played
know.
one. I was like,
Yeah, and
"Good
he's been
God."
tearing through
Oh,
the
he's been-
PlayStation.
He has. I'm so happy for him. He's a fucking
No, he's-
good guy. I really
he's-
enjoy him.
He's been super happy with it, which I mean, shit, I would be too.
I'm not.
Oh, my God.
I still haven't had any issues out of my PS5. So
Ever since that external shit you had for that
yeah,
one
and that
time,
was
and that was
that
it.
was the night I purchased it. So
Right.
It hasn't done it since.
And that's a good, and that's a great thing, man. That's awesome.
I might be getting one soon.
Oh,
There you go.
yes.
And
Hell
then
yeah.
finally getting those new plates to get those
Oh,
big
yeah.
ugly white plates off there and changed it to black.
The
It looks so much better.
vagina plates.
The
Yeah,
vagina plates,
exactly.
absolutely.
Get rid of
Oh,
those
I
big
lo- hey.
ugly white
Oh yeah,
plates.
that's the first
Speaking
thing
of the
I'm doing.
plates, how about D-Brand and their message?
Okay, so what were they supposed to? I didn't really understand the guys. Like, what is he talking about? I don't see
So the dude, what he was doing, the guy that I guess purchased the plates, So on the PlayStation, when you pop open the plate, like it has all the icons, the X,
Okay.
the squares, circles, all that on there. Well, he was saying that it wasn't on there, but he was just seeing it on the outside, which of course the outside does not have those icons. It's just the inside of the vagina lips. And and so D-Brand
All the
just said,
labia.
just open the damn lids. It was just the best. It
They
was
tell him
just-
to flip it over and sit on the other
just-
side.
yeah, on the
dumbass.
other side, dumbass. And it's just
Yeah.
it's great.
All I know is I'm gonna get plates
Holy
that have
shit, it's a
vaginas all
Leo.
over them. Husk,
What's up, buddy? We were worried.
I'm
about
so
you.
surprised that you went and took a piss as soon as I got in.
I didn't. You weren't here yet.
Yeah, I was. I listened to you. You're like, oh, I gotta go take a piss. I'll be right back. I
Oh.
was like, well, fine, fuck you. I see how it is. And then we got Obi over here. Nice setup, bro.
What up, brother?
Like the Avengers sign on the backdrop.
Da-da-da.
It's nice.
Thank you. Bomber made it for me with his Ryobi tools.
They are great tools. They've built a lot of things in this house.
He's not wrong.
Dude, I can't get over Husk's layout though. He looks so professional right now with like the light and the like blackness
That's true.
around you. You just look all like it's
Yeah,
totally different.
it's all sheets.
And he's
You look
It
like
right
you
looks
have, like, a
great.
sex
You look.
dungeon.
It looks fucking great, dude.
And we-
I sent
we
you a
now-
message on Twitter like, holy shit, I can't get over your setup right now. It's really good.
It looks like he's repping the Game of Thrones too.
That's true.
Oh
And,
yeah. This shirt hasn't fit me in 2 fucking years.
and we know Husk
Oh,
is
that's
pro
fantastic.
incest now. Going
Well,
by the
heroin-
banner.
Heroin do that to you. So,
I really like that middle sign back there. I'm just saying,
It's pretty nice.
it's a pretty cool sign.
Every time I hear Queen of Dragons, I keep on thinking of that song "Crazy Bitch."
Mother of Dragons.
Like your Mother of Dragons.
Mother of Dragons.
I have
Or
a shirt.
Mother
for
of
it.
Dragons,
My
whatever.
cup
Dragons,
says that.
yeah.
Mother of Dragons.
Just kidding.
That's my water cup.
I have to give
What
you shit.
topic are we on?
All right, so we were on the topic
Plates.
of plates. And,
Plates.
And how
Yeah.
we're gonna get PlayStation plates with vaginas on them.
yes.
yeah, something like that. But now we're switching gears to Battlefield 6.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like that idea.
That's definitely an Obi
Yeah.
topic there.
I'm excited for it.
That's
Everybody
a
likes
good
that
topic, too.
topic.
As long as this game, I want to see 128 people on the screen at the same
won't.
time.
You won't.
I want to see a modern setting, modern weapons.
You will.
I want to see destruction, then I'll be
You will.
happy.
As long as I have destruction, and I want them to bring back, just really, really heavily vehicle kind of like. I mean, I love that from earlier Battlefield stuff, like just the vehicles. They did that so well. So I just want.
Oh, utilizing them just in the gameplay and whatnot.
All I
like,
know is
just-
I hope there's wall
The-
running.
Oh
Oh, jetpacks, bitches.
Double
I mean,
jump.
supposedly, ain't it supposed to be only like 10 years in the future? Like, it's like 2033
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
20. It's like 20. Yeah, like it's not.
So
gonna be rocket
DeLoreans
packs
that
and-
fly. Woo woo.
no.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm looking forward. Just I don't know what this reveal is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be gameplay or if it's going to be here's a whole bunch of
Better fucking
CGI, and then on Sunday the 13th on Xbox's stage you'll actually see gameplay, and then here's the Battlefield beta or whatever.
Oh, you think they're
I don't
gonna
know.
go shadow drop a beta?
I think so, or alpha, something of that nature. Like because it's close. I mean, you're
It
looking
is
at
close.
5 months away. I believe a beta should be coming.
Oh, I do too. I mean,
it's
shadow
just
dropping
like-
it would be.
It's just
smart.
like Halo. Like you got to think, like say Halo and Battlefield both drop a.
They
beta.
will. They
Huge.
will.
That'd be
I
huge.
think that they're gonna say Battlefield is gonna come to Game Pass as well. I
that's
think that,
that's what I was going
Oh,
to
that's-
say.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that is least. I mean, I cross my fingers. I hope that's a thing. Again, it doesn't have to be because I feel like I'm more pumped for this game, even though I've never been huge for Battlefield since like 3. But I think it's gonna be a little bit more than I like. I don't know if I'm gonna care for Call of Duty this year. I mean, especially if they go back to World
I
War
haven't
II.
cared for Call of Duty in
Uh,
years. I just want somebody to knock Call of Duty off of their fucking high horse. Like
They're not.
They
Well,
are
nobody.
some shit.
Nobody.
put them
will
in their
knock them
fucking
off.
place. No, they will because
No.
everybody. I feel like even their fan base now they're getting fed up with their shit. Like I'm seeing
it's
it
the same
everywhere.
bullshit.
People are getting
I
fucking
mean,
fed up with their
They're
shit.
getting getting mad, but they're still spending millions upon millions.
And the
And
reason
I'm
is
losing
because
for
you got quick
Battlefield
scoping
comes
still
out on Game Pass, and they have the option to
That'll
just
help.
play Battlefield instead of fucking picking up the new Call of Duty. If Battlefield is like up to par, then they're gonna be like, fucking Call of Duty. I don't need a fucking 500 gigabyte game on my fucking hard drive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, no,
No
an
shit.
additional
Okay, you have
500
you have a point
gigabytes.
there.
Do not forget that this next, I don't know how many, probably the next couple Call of Duties will come coupled
to
with
Warzone.
goddamn Warzone and Black Ops and Modern Warfare. They're all one lump pile of too big shit.
And
Hey,
the
That's
bad
Warfare
what
part,
still
it
good.
is.
Modern
and the
Warfare
bad part is
I like
if
Modern
you
Warfare.
add
Say that real quick.
if you add another one in
You
on
would,
your
Ghost.
PS5,
You would.
pretty soon you will not be able to fit anything else on your PS5.
No, it's so true. Like today, like I looked at it the other day because I was playing COD because I can't just get away from it for whatever reason.
I miss
and,
playing
and
Warzone
I don't
with
have
y'all.
the co-op stuff. So all the co-op stuff I have uninstalled, and I don't have the campaign installed. And it still takes 215 gigs.
I deleted all of
That's
it because
insane.
I still couldn't even play it every time because me, Dread, Clowns, Scrub Nurse, a
But
bunch
that's when
of
y'all
us
are
kept trying to
playing
play that
freaking
game.
Cold War, man.
So
Well, I mean, we were trying to play Warzone too, dude, and
Oh.
it still kept fucking up, and I just eventually just deleted all of it.
I
Yeah,
will
I
admit
That's
that
what I did. I was
Warzone
fucking over
Warzone's
it.
fun, and I've had fun when I've played it. Like I
I've
miss
only
playing
played it
it
with
with
you guys.
Bomber. He was my go-to guy on Wednesdays for
It's fun.
Aftercast and shit.
Aftercast. I would download it just for an Aftercast, just because that was like when I first started with you guys. That was
That's
like the
true.
first
That's
time
what
I
we're
played
doing.
with all you guys, and I was like,
Who
I
hasn't
fucking
played
suck
with-
at Call of Duty. I'm not gonna fucking play this shit. And yeah,
Who hasn't
Bomber.
played with Bomber the
I'll
whore?
say Bomber was
me
playing
and
with
Bomber the whole time. I suck at this game.
It's true.
Did, like,
Yeah.
40
I do.
fucking kills.
I do.
I
You're
suck
like,
at
"What
this
the
game,
fuck,
but I'm gonna
Bomber?"
carry you guys to Victory
Fuck.
Town.
40
Bomber's-
kills, 3 deaths. He's like, I suck at this.
Yeah, I suck. Let me
32.
open my backpack. Climb in, bro. I got you.
I think the last time Bomber and I played Warzone together is when I John Wicked that whole squad in that
Yes.
house together.
Yes.
I was like, Bomber, come help me, please, please. And he comes in and he's like, they're all dead.
They're all dead. I didn't have to do shit.
And I was just like, what just
Thank you,
happened?
thank you for all the loot, man.
Last time I played Call of Duty was with a Cloud, and we ended up having a finisher train because some guy came up behind him to finish him, and I came up behind the guy and finished him at the
that's
same
great.
time.
That's badass.
So I have a question for you guys because this is a hot topic for me. So let's say it's not on Game Pass, right?
Yep.
If it doesn't have a campaign, are you still going to buy it
Yes.
No,
Without a campaign?
without a
sure.
campaign?
I don't.
I would.
I'll probably
They
buy
would.
Okay,
They
well-
would never do that.
They
I'm gonna
wouldn't,
say I'm
but
gonna
I
say
would.
no for
I
right
hope.
now until I see the game, because if it doesn't show very well, like if it shows like honestly like Battlefield 5 did,
5.
I'm sorry, I will be like, ha ha ha, screw y'all.
I'm
buddy.
such a wishful
Uh,
thinker that I just forget about 5 sometimes. I'm like, yeah. I'll
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
because
Because
I
five
didn't
is-
like how Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 did the campaign where it was those chapters.
yeah, those chapters
Yeah.
were cool. Like I will say, 5's
Yeah.
chapters were way better than 1's.
Yeah, but
1's
I
was-
don't like how they
janky.
do that. I'd rather
So-
it start at a
I'd
point
ra-
and end. You know what I mean?
Yes, I'd rather have a campaign like Modern Warfare or World War II. I still think that's the best campaign I've played ever.
Cold
but
War's
those
campaigns
are really
were
good.
pretty
Now you just got me
fucking
thinking about that because of Battlefront, and I'm like, what if they fucking dice pull some shit like that? And they're
They
just
could,
Like,
So
"Fuck."
here's my opinion.
especially if it's going to Game Pass.
Here's my opinion about this: is that
Okay.
the multiplayer to me is way more important. I think to the Battlefield community,
Absolutely.
it's way more important.
Yeah.
It took me. I still have not played the campaigns for Battlefield 1 or 5. Last one I played was 4, and it took me 2 to 3 years to get around to doing that. The Battlefield community gives a shit less about a campaign. I think they do
Yes.
that for the casual people.
Yeah, you don't
Me-
want to alienate those
No,
people.
no. My personal opinion, it might be a very sour one, is I hope that DICE did not waste a single minute developing their campaign. I want them to completely 100% focus on the multiplayer because that shit needs to be
It has
perfect.
to be. Oh yeah, it has
And
to be.
from what
I think that
from
they
what
need
I'm
to come out with a campaign though. I can't see them.
So here's my caveat. you having other developers helping them out. They're having 6 other full teams help them out with this. The people that make Need for Speed, and some other people, if they want to work on a campaign, sure. But DICE themselves, I don't want them to fucking touch it. Don't
DICE.
touch it.
Yeah, okay. I'll get behind that fucking shit right
Yeah,
there.
but-
like
and
DICE.
As it sits right now, from what I understand, the game is done. And all they're doing right now is just play testing and balancing the weapons, which is something they need to perfect, because I swear to God, in a modern setting, if we have another sauce moment where you have a automatic shotgun that is so fucking powerful.
You snipe on. Yeah.
Hey, that's
you
what
can
Call
snipe
of Duty
people.
Warzone did for a while.
I mean, Battlefield 4 and 3, you had that problem where you could literally, they made memes about you shooting the sun and killing it because it was so powerful. Or the FAMAS or the AUG, some of these weapons that were so fucking broken, and you had to settle with using the weapons to be able to keep up. But when it comes to Battlefield, man, I personally, I'm all team just multiplayer. I probably won't touch the campaign on it whatsoever until I'm bored out of my mind. But what Wilmy said, I want a lot of people on the maps. I want attack helicopters. That was my fucking shit. Attack helicopters flying below where people couldn't lock onto you with javelins and being a tank's worst nightmare. That was my shit back in Battlefield 4. Like, if I had a gunner in my that was with me as a friend, we'd make them sick. I mean, you're flying so low to the fucking ground that if you shot, you could have blown us up. And my only main nemesis was a fucking tree in that game. And so, but I'm the one thing I'm not really excited for when it comes to this game is that they said that there's going to be unexpected moments about this. What that screams to me is sandstorms or some type of fucking shit.
The weather, because they've talked about those weather phenomena.
Ruins
dynamic weather.
Yeah, it ruins the map. Like, there was a map, I think it was called Sandstorm in Battlefield 3 that they remastered for Battlefield 4. It was one of the best maps in the game. And then they fucking ruined it by having a sandstorm come in where you can only see 10, 15 feet in front of you. I used to snipe.
It is called Sandstorm, though.
I used to snipe back from the.
Should have been prepared for that shit.
The carrier ships. Like, me and my friends always used to snipe from the carrier ships, and had a blast with doing that shit. Or it's.
I'll say one thing: it'll look pretty at least. Because
it's gonna look.
Maps did.
I mean, it's gonna look phenomenal. And then the destruction wise, I just want destruction that was on the scale of Bad Company 2. Because I feel like that's the last time that they had anything where you could go put a C4 charge and bring a whole fucking building down. Any building almost in the game, you could go down and fuck someone's day real hard.
I don't think that'll happen, but it would be nice.
I checked out.
If you saw some of the new stuff for their engine that they were working on, they're like brick by brick is its own thing now. But I mean, I need to see it. I need pen to paper. I need to see it, because all that big list of things that I'd say was a fanboy's wish list when it came to Battlefield. It's like Jack Frags went and said, "This is what I want from Battlefield," and what we're gonna get, I don't know. But in my opinion, it will be the best shooter this holiday for sure. Especially if Call of Duty's going backwards. They're doing the opposite.
I don't
over Halo.
That.
Over Halo. Don't even get me. Halo's the most outdated shooter. Halo is good for Halo, just like Gears of War is good for Gears of War. They're both shitty ass shooters, but they're good stories and they're good for that game. But when it comes to
Leo's got
so you think of Battlefield and COD like they're on the same. What
good
is
for licking dealers' nutsack.
No, bro. I'm serious.
Hey,
with Halo, I hate things being bullet sponges.
Shut your goddamn mouth, raccoon.
I hate.
I can see that. I don't think of Halo and Call of Duty on the same scale either. So like I can see that being just a different.
And then like when it comes to breaking things down, like people literally with Battlefield, they'll go on websites and look up the bullets and what the velocity is or the drop is for those things, or study the guns and all the different attachments, how you can literally make like the worst gun in the game bare stock. If you put the right attachments on it, it could be the best gun in the game. And
I
so
didn't realize people did that.
It gets
Oh, yeah,
intense in
dude.
that shit.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty detailed.
They have
I
like
will say, like-
forums. They have like fucking
Oh, yeah.
forums of people who
Yeah.
are just like, oh, if you get little, and they like just go in on
like
it. It's fucking crazy.
one muzzle
Weird.
break could change everything. Could change
Oh,
your
yeah.
recoil or
Like, I mean,
and then
honestly, it's the same as Warzone right now. Like, I know it's not as definitely nowhere near as detailed as what Battlefield has been in the past, but like they're the same way. Certain setups of your gun can make a gun that's shitty freaking amazing.
Way
well,
better.
and that's the thing
so-
though.
and that's a good thing.
Battlefield 5 and 1, skip that shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It
Well,
was just
'cause,
like
I
this
mean,
is
you
your
have old
fucking,
shitty guns.
this
Come
is
on.
your fucking gun. Kill somebody with it. I mean,
But
it was
again,
just-
like, what kind of attachments are you going to add to a 1940s gun? I mean, come on.
I mean, but
Yeah,
like
it's
Battlefield
so
4, the
annoying.
battle packs that the packs that you'd open for your gun, you'd have. I think there was like 60 different attachments you could possibly
yes,
have
a ton.
in
Yeah.
Battlefield 4, and so
And so that's where
I-
the modernizing it comes into play. That Wilmy and I talked about like all day, pretty much is what it seems like. It's like you can't fucking go balls deep into Oldville anymore. Stop
no,
it.
it's so
overplayed.
over, dude.
and I'm not
It's
saying
like,
I hate
it's,
Halo.
It's like zombies. At this
I love
point.
Halo. I feel I'm on your page where I feel like there are two different types of shooters. It's like when you look at an
completely
RPG, you have different
Yes.
types of RPGs, you have different types
Exactly.
of shooters. It's,
and that's
it's fun.
what
Like I get
Halo.
you.
Yeah, and I've been to 343. I've met the people there, and they were really fucking nice to me.
You
And
just
I
name
love-
drop. Wow. Cool.
He does that a lot with that one little thing.
They're really nice to
No,
me,
but no, I'm
and
saying they-
fuck
I don't know
Yeah.
you
them,
very,
bro.
very well.
Right.
I don't know you very well,
Man.
but I'm
I'm not
starting
that-
to.
I
I'm
walked
not
in that office and I said, "Fuck Halo," and then I walked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, to the 8
Fuck
foot.
you. Fuck you.
That was
fuck
for
you.
Husk.
Yeah, I
Mav.
said it.
I'm
I said
out.
it to that 8 foot brute statue that's right in the doorway.
Yeah.
Did you
But-
look
Yeah,
at him and
'cause it
say,
was a
"Wow, these
statue."
new Hive statues are pretty badass"?
Yeah,
Oh,
where
just for Craig's signature, at least.
where's that Battlefield statue though? But no, but for Halo's good for what it is, and I love the Halo
Battlefield
story.
doesn't get a statue because it's not as good.
Actually, they had a statue for Battlefield 1.
You just asked me where the statue was. I've never seen
I'm
it.
sure DICE has a crapload of statues of.
Oh, I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
they
I'm
do.
sure
The
It seems to be a
world doesn't see
developer's
it.
thing to have like huge ass statues. Did
Yeah.
you ever
You got
see,
to think Battlefield's never had a character that anybody give two shits about. So
have you ever
Yeah,
seen
they-
Bethesda
that's why.
Studios? They look like a
Yeah.
goddamn toy chest.
That shit's
have you look
awesome.
at Blizzard?
Yes.
Go
Yeah,
to Blizzard.
Blizzard.
Yeah.
That's worse.
I mean,
I think they're
Yeah, I
probably
think Obi
more.
said that though. Like Halo's more story based. You get the like feels.
Too bad it
from-
doesn't have a good story
from
either.
those things. Oh
I
my
mean,
god, Leo!
well,
Can you just not?
So if we were
Please.
if we were going to compare multiplayer to multiplayer though, for Halo,
It's hard,
versus
it's still
Battlefield,
hard to compare them because they're two completely different style of shooters.
Well,
you have
very-
you have a
technically-
military shooter that
technically
is
though,
meant to
but
be
they're-
more realistic and shoot
they're
somebody in the head,
still-
they're dead.
they're
Whereas
still
you play Halo
classified.
and you have shields, you have alien guns, you have weird
Camo.
weird blades, you have
Brutes.
invisibility, like you
Weird
don't have
blades.
stuff like that.
Well, my point is that they're both considered a first person shooter.
Palmer
That's my-
sounds
yeah.
like someone that's
But
like
Doom
playing
is also a
sci-fi.
first person shooter, but you wouldn't put that in the same realm.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Doom is better.
Well,
Doom is a better first person shooter, but you know,
Ugh,
I mean,
In Halo?
no.
yeah.
I kind of think so.
Oh,
I like
It
the
looks
gunplay.
good.
I like the
It
I like
looks
the gun,
good.
I like the gunplay in Doom
It's
a
too
lot.
freaking fast.
It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I love
But,
that
like,
fast pace.
I
But
just
it's not,
don't like how unathletic.
they're not even comparable.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare them.
I just don't like how unathletic Master Chief is for being a super soldier.
Well,
It's just
the bad thing is,
I mean, that's
if you
definitely
made
true.
him, if you made him
that's,
more,
that's fair.
if you made him more athletic, it would ruin the whole thing that makes Halo Halo.
Yes.
That's also true.
Because
Which I
Halo's
think
all
that's-
about, maneuvering and cover and all that. But if you make him faster, then you have
Then
the
you're looking
problem
at Call of
of,
Duty.
yeah, it
think
destroys what
that's-
Halo is.
It's
And
like
I-
one
and
of
I
the
believe
very
that. I'm with you
few
on that,
first-person shooters left that is not Call of Duty Battlefield S.
Well,
Yes,
343 added a lot of
still-
Call of Duty into
They
4
did.
and 5.
They did.
They're like,
and
we
they-
gotta get that Warzone money fast before Warzone comes out.
Yeah.
But I will agree
Yeah.
to like
That's what
everybody
I'm saying.
that's in the chat.
But
though,
they
like,
also limited it.
it's a very
lot of it.
Halo's more skill based than Call of Duty or Battlefield has ever been because you can literally have one really good player and win every game in Battlefield or Call of Duty, where you cannot in Halo. Like, it doesn't matter in Halo. If you have a solid team that works well together, and they may not be getting 30, 40 kills a game, they're getting 10 apiece, but they all are doing well, they will destroy a team that has the best player in the world on their team. Like, that's possible, the difference. Yes. And that's the difference between that game. And that's why it's very tough to take these two games and be like, which one's better? I'm like, well,
it's like comparing Destiny. Great. It's like when you start throwing in Destiny PvP into these comparisons, when you have Call of Duty and Battlefield and Halo, and then you're like, Destiny and Bungie came out of nowhere with Destiny PvP, and the it's so unbalanced at times that it's like so crazy and weird, and I don't know where Bungie even came at it, like what angle they came at, especially with Destiny 1, like vanilla Destiny, like my lord, some of those fucking matches and the way that they did things was just absolutely ridiculous when it comes to PvP.
Oh, it's still unbalanced all day.
It is. Oh yeah, it's never going to be balanced because of supers. Because of supers and different supers, it'll never be a balanced PvP match. It'll never go esports status. It won't, because you cannot balance a game like that. You can't.
Yeah, it's not.
It's impossible. So
well, shoot, even Call of Duty, even though I know it has esport, it is one of the most unbalanced games out there too, and that's where and that's what's kind of funny is, like, you know, you talk about balance, and like I think Battlefield has a chance to come back, and I know we're kind of circling back to why we're talking about this as Battlefield is they like Obi said, they do have to show this multiplayer as their best multiplayer they've ever made.
Oh, he's definitely not wrong with that.
Obi, are you a Battlefront fan? Are you a Battlefront
fan? Star Wars Battlefront. I guarantee you that in the Twitter space, I am the best Battlefront player that there is.
Okay. I just found you on Twitter today.
Somebody's got a little big EP over here.
Yeah. I mean, when I suck at that, I usually break the 200 kill mark per match.
We're talking about Star Wars, right?
Yes. Yeah. Now we are.
I kind of had a thing from your name, like Obi. I'm like, maybe he likes Battlefront.
Oh, he loves anything Star Wars. If literally there was a Star Wars porn, he owns it.
He got all of it. Even bootleg shit.
No, there is Star Wars porn. Are you kidding me?
I don't have to own it. There's this free website.
This is where you see him push in the left direction of his camera, where he's pushing the Leia doll away, the sex doll.
No,
or is it a Dewey doll?
Those sex dolls will kill you.
So I loved the Battlefront games, even the first one, even though it didn't have a campaign. I loved it, just because I had a lot of friends to play it with, and it felt just like Battlefield, but had that third person aspect of it. Same with Battlefront 2. They added a new co-op mode in Battlefront 2, which made it way better, where it's you and 4 other friends versus an onslaught of bots. And I know people say, oh, well, you're playing against bots, but no, there's so fucking many of them.
Any less
Horde mode's always fun time. I think.
And then like there's so many of them that sometimes you can get your ass kicked. I played it with me and Zocker. I think my brother-in-law played it one time, and we lost like 5 matches in a row because we just got steamrolled. There's so fucking many of them. But
did you find Battlefront, the original Battlefront, unbalanced?
I would say for heroes maybe, but for Battlefront 2, it felt like we won just about every single heroes versus villains match. So
when you say original Battlefront, do you mean the one on Xbox One or the one that's
like we had the Battlefront one.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you start talking about heroes, it's the newer one.
Dread.
Yeah, the hero. Yeah, what's up, Dread?
Sneaking in the back door.
I like playing as Darth Maul.
Yeah,
that was fun.
So when the game came out, he was like the meta of the one character to play because he was virtually unstoppable. But once you got the block technique down, whatnot, I mean,
I have no clue. I just like the way he looks.
me and my friends, we got bored of it because we'd win every single match because we'd team up. Communication in games like Battlefront and Battlefield are key. Just communicating.
He was the reason I saw the prequel. I saw him in the trailer. I was like, hell yeah.
and see, Battlefront, they did a 360 as far as
Oh my god.
what they started out to and what they are now. I mean, they're still even updating it now, which is still impressive. People are loving it that are still playing it, from what I've heard anyway. People still love playing the game. So, hey, hats off to them, because I mean, there's a lot of games out there. A lot of people wrote off, but all of a sudden they're starting to do well. No Man's Sky is one of them, and they're coming out with another update again that's upgrading on the PS5 and Series X and stuff. And so it's crazy to see a lot of these games, especially like Battlefront, like as much shit as they got for
Oh my
a
god.
couple
yeah.
of years. And then all of a sudden they've turned it around. They took away all their loot boxes. They took away all that pay to win shit.
Dude,
And now
No
it's-
Man's Sky
not
isn't
even
that
be
the
able-
one that released like
That's the
not
one that they
even
truly
close to
lied.
the
Yeah, they lied to everybody.
and then
Like,
they
did
actually
worse than CD Projekt
delivered
Red.
and keep going. Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
they have
I'm
done
actually
well.
impressed with those devs. Like it's fucking
say actually
insane what
delivered.
they've done with that game. They went
I say
beyond.
eventually.
Yeah,
Eventually
but they went
delivered.
above and beyond what they promised,
Oh yeah,
which is something.
they're by far they've done the best
Devs don't-
turnaround
Dude.
Oh,
for a
by-
game that pretty much fully lied to everybody and
Yeah, by
literally
far.
thought it was going to be
They also
gone.
they also went quiet. They just
Yeah,
shut up
because they
and,
had
and
to.
shut
Back
down
for Blood is going to be
because
fucking
no matter
awesome,
what
man.
they said, everybody called them on it.
Hell yes.
They have passion though. I feel like when you have passion for dev team have passion for their game, like they'll go to no ends to get there.
Yep.
And it depends on who's above them too, like who's calling the shots. Because if it was, I mean, we all know that if it was
So I don't know if it was BioWare,
or
it would have been shut
something,
down quick.
if it was BioWare, they would have been screwed from the very fucking beginning.
Yeah.
So,
But to think
I mean-
with Battlefront 2 when it launched, you couldn't even spawn on your squad mates.
Yes.
That's how
So stupid.
fucked up it was. You know,
So stupid.
and it's just like you take Battlefield, you had the best mechanics and how you just copy and paste the assets to that.
And
That's
just
all
make
you.
it
That's
Star
all
Wars.
you needed to do. That's all you fucking needed to do. And that you dropped you screwed the
Drop
pooch.
ball. Yep.
I wonder if
And
they'll
so
ever bring
that's-
back Medal of Honor, like really bring it back.
I can see Medal of Honor coming back, but the problem with it, I mean, actually, I don't know if they could. Like, I feel like Battlefield is still on that brink of, is it going to continue or not? Because it's just sold less and less every time they bring one out. This could revitalize it, absolutely, but it could also destroy it too if they come out and it sucks. So Call of Duty has just been the only thing that's stayed afloat, and that's even through World War II time, freaking way in the future time, and current. So it's like, I hate to say it, but Call of Duty is what runs
What we
this
need,
genre of games.
But Call
In
of Duty
shooters
is winning
is a
because
new
of Activision,
SOCOM.
because of the money
Yes.
and the fucking publishing rights that Activision has. That is why Call
That's
of Duty
also
is
true.
even where they're at, is because it's not Treyarch. It's not even the game.
No,
it's fucking
absolutely not. No, it's all
Activision.
Activision,
It's just-
absolutely.
It's Activision.
Wasn't the
But-
developer currently working on the new one, kind of dropping the ball real hard on it?
You talking about Raven Software?
Yeah,
No,
Ooh.
it ain't Raven that's working on the new one. It's Sledgehammer.
Oh, you're talking about the newest one?
yeah. Well,
Well,
like
yeah,
the one
well,
it's not
they-
coming out. It's
Well,
Yeah.
Raven's only working on, or only worked on the campaign for the
Right.
current one, and then Treyarch worked on the multiplayer.
But also, that one was supposed to come out.
Yeah, that was supposed to be
last year.
Sledgehammer's game.
Yeah, Sledgehammer, like that was supposed to come out last year. Cold War was supposed to be this year, and then
Really?
they
I
rushed
did not-
Cold War.
I did
Yeah,
not know
because
that.
yes, so Cold War got pushed because of this whole Warzone shit. When it boomed, they're like, "Holy
Actually-
shit, we need Cold War in," because supposedly this World War II one that's with Sledgehammer was not going to tie into Modern Warfare because it wouldn't. So now they're just trying to figure out a way to do it. So, and that, I think that's the development issue they had, and that's why they push it off. That's why they have multiple teams working on campaign and then multiplayer. I don't know how this year's going to be for Call of Duty. I don't know. I mean, it'll probably still sell the most of any game this holiday, but because it's Call of Duty.
No, Matt, it's not a DLC.
What
And
is-
it's
what?
only on
Oh,
PC
zombie?
right now. Yeah, the Legion zombie mode.
Oh yes, now
It's an
that-
alpha
now-
on PC.
I still think that's kind of cool though, because that's for the Legion game, right? Ubisoft
Yeah.
or Ubisoft.
Yeah, Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Yes,
Yeah,
Watch Dogs. That's it.
it
You
looks
guys,
fucking
you're gonna point
fun.
your phone at them, and they're just gonna run away.
That's what I'm really trying to figure this out. Like
You get weapons.
if you're getting weapons and you're getting drones, like what is a zombie going to do to you if you have a drone and you're flying around? Like truthfully,
They're going to run. Duh. They're not.
Yeah,
They're
they're
gonna be
gonna
like,
run.
"Oh fuck, there's a drone."
exactly.
Run away.
Like I don't know. I mean, granted, it'll probably be cool for people that like. I mean, I don't own the game, so I'm not going to say anything bad about it. But I mean, I'm not a zombie person anyway. But the only game that really matters about zombies right now, that's even in the back of my mind, is Back for Blood. So
Yes. Yes.
Back for Blood.
And I'm not. And like I said, I'm not even.
I like Back for Blood when it was called World War Z.
I like Back for Blood when it was called Left 4 Dead. Actually, I did.
Left 4 Dead.
That's just a World War Z ripoff too.
Actually, World War Z was a terrible game.
Oh, entire
You
time I
didn't
was
like
playing.
that? Whoa. You didn't like World War Z at all?
No, absolutely. It was so
My
terrible.
kid is totally into that right now. He's playing some.
It is so boring. It's
I've
so
been a hit or miss on it.
monotonous. It's just ugh.
I figure
I don't know.
bad
I
mouthing
like
Left 4 Dead and Husk ain't even.
I
here.
think it's more on who you're playing with.
It looks
Kinda
good.
like
Like I like what they did with
Bleeding Edge.
as many zombies came after you. That was cool. Like
Yeah.
definitely really cool. But the story aspects / the characters are forgettable, and then the
Wait, there's a
weapons.
story?
Yeah, there's a story. It's just not that good.
I never
I've
paid
never
attention
touched
to
the
it.
game, so
Well,
I
Well,
wouldn't
you know,
have
it's
any
funny.
idea.
Of those type of games, Killing Floor is the one that I can't get into, and I even bought it on
Yeah,
the cheap.
I don't blame you.
I
Killing
can't
Floor's not
get
that
into
good
it
either.
either, dude. And
Yeah, I
I've got
can't
it.
get into it.
I've got it on PlayStation and Xbox. I
it's
just
a
couldn't
weird
do it.
combination for the
I
game.
have-
That Killing Floor.
That's true.
Yeah.
It is a
Yeah.
weird combination. It's
It's
more
like
or less
it's like
a
multiple games mashed into one. It's
yes. It is. It so is. It's not. It's not that great. It's really not.
The reason why I got it because I thought it was like a first-person shooter / Left 4 Dead,
Yeah, I did
and it
too.
just didn't.
Yeah, no.
It just didn't resonate right.
Yeah, it
No.
definitely did. It almost like they almost tried to go with. I don't even know what they tried to do. It didn't go over well. I tried to play it on PC and just I couldn't
What game?
get into it. Killing Floor.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it either.
Didn't try it.
But Back for
No.
Blood, like I said, when I played with Lady, Dread, and Husk,
Oh, it was fun.
So good.
dude,
Yeah.
it was
And-
so good.
and-
Fun.
Like
and
it
You
was
and
like
Dread
I-
were stuck in it was kind of
It was
like
a little
uh,
janky because we were in alpha and
It's
Dread
alpha,
was
and I
having
had a
some
shitty
connection
PC.
issues.
I have a shitty
Or
PC.
had-
Dread
but
has
you
a
had
shitty
fun
PC.
even with shit,
I
right?
still had fun.
It was
No,
like
yes.
it was like Minecraft textures, but we still had
Yeah,
fun.
okay,
I
okay,
just like
okay.
tossing you
Mine
guys
wasn't
around. I
quite
was
that
like,
bad.
finally a game where
But-
I can tell you guys what the fuck to do. Like,
No, that's
that was
true.
my
You were
favorite
oh,
thing.
Oh,
So
shit.
It
Wow.
was just a thing.
Holy
Fuck you,
I had to come
Canada,
see
you
Obi.
shit biscuit.
Look at that
I knew
Canadian.
Obi was going to be on, and I missed him dearly. So here I am.
Hey, Canada.
There you go.
This thing's fucked. Hang on.
Oh, we can see you. We can hear you.
At least you know
Yeah,
where all
look,
the.
it's a Canadian. He has
It's a
connection on.
Canadian.
It's my
Is
Is
it
brother.
it bugs or you just?
Wow.
Hung out and
I'm
everything.
not gonna fucking talk to him
Have
anymore.
you seen this man?
I've never
Good
seen a
Lord.
Canadian
He
life
stuck
before.
his
He
tongue
just
out
froze.
at you.
That's what I
He
said.
did freeze. He
That's
freeze
what
and
you
left.
get. That's what you fucking
It
get.
looks like he was put on the news. Have you seen this man?
It looks like one of those ATM shots.
Is he that dude?
It is. He's robbing an ATM right now.
Nano,
You're so
if
right.
Nano is in the chat. Get a picture of this Nano and put him on a milk carton.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck, Cloud, bro. I'm sorry, I didn't do it.
But
That reminds
No,
me of that guy that would always like bomb the news people. Fucked right in the butt.
oh yeah.
That's what that reminds me of right now.
And he's gone.
He
But-
tried.
I will say this: at least Battlefield starts off the week.
Oh, it's a dick
basically,
move.
like they're the ones that start off the week. They start June 9th. And so then
And
June 10th you have the
I'm
Summer
all
Games
for
thing.
that.
So like I think like I hope that they started off with a bang and not a bust. Like I definitely like I don't want them to come out and give me a CGI trailer. Like I don't.
Well, that's what you're gonna get. You do. That's how Battlefield does this. They're gonna give you.
I know, but
a
I'm okay
hype-
if they
a hype
do.
trailer. that's
not
going to
hype.
be.
It does not hype me.
Well, no, it's not hype,
Nothing
but
in a
they're
CGI is a hype. It's just
they're over
we know the game's coming
explosions
out. Don't give me CGI.
everywhere, explosions everywhere, buildings falling, tanks driving through buildings, attack helis, jets.
Right.
I mean, that's all that they're going to show, and some characters that you really won't ever even see talking
Because there's going to be a campaign.
But I mean, just like that big outrage about there being a girl and having a metal arm and saying
I remember that.
get up, soldier. I mean,
Can we get a fucking trailer that matches the White Stripes one they did?
oh my
What was
God.
that? Battlefield
That's
4?
my
That's true.
goodness. Like, you
That
guys
is true. That
remember
was
how
3.
fucking good that trailer was?
That was Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god, goosebumps, dude! It was fucking so good.
I just want them. To
I could
show-
watch it right now and get goosebumps.
Okay, so
Show
there's a
that.
like remake of that song that's amazing, and I just want to throw it
Oh,
out there. It's by
Jesus.
a Viking fucking chanting
Yes,
band called Skull. It's
So
so
good.
good. Like
So
I'd
fucking
put
good.
that fucking song on repeat, and I just like fucking rage clean everything.
rage clean.
That's awesome.
Sweet goddamn.
That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I do.
Fuck these dishes.
Fuck yeah.
Like I said,
Fuck
I
you,
mean,
vacuum. You ain't got shit.
Fuck that factory.
like I don't know. Like again, I'm still the advocate. I don't care about your CGI trailer. It doesn't hype me at all. Like I want to see gameplay of a game. If you don't have gameplay, then don't show it. But I know there's people that love CGIs. It gets them a little giddy.
Oh.
It's not what the game's going to ever look like. So that's why I don't ever get hyped. That's why I like
You gotta be
Fable.
more-
That's why Perfect Dark. I didn't care for either one of those because it's not going to give me what the game looks like. So it doesn't bother me.
Here's the thing: you got to be more specific because they're going to show you an in-game engine trailer.
Again, yes, in-game engine
That's what they're going to show you.
doesn't
and
mean it gives me
I don't
a
want.
game.
I don't want to see that either. I want to
Yeah,
see
gameplay.
an M14
Actual
with a bunch of.
gameplay.
I want to see an M14 with a bunch of fucking shit on it and fighting. That's all I
Yes.
want to see. I want to
Show
hear
me,
people.
just like Wilmy said, show me the 120 something people on the screen. Show me the crazy battlefield going with the helicopters flying, airplanes going, like all that craziness that happens in Conquest, I think is what their big battle is.
Yeah.
Like, show that. Like, if you show that and show it running well, looking beautiful as it's going to, because Frostbite is gorgeous and they're going to make it look gorgeous. So it's going to look pretty. It's just, are you going to show me a great sniper shot that snipes a dude in the head? Show me that, because that's one of my favorite things about Battlefield, that it's always been gratifying when I got a headshot.
I want to hear
the
the
sound.
Yeah, the
Yes. The sound of that, and then the bullet going through the head because you just hear all the blood and the brains
yeah.
going out. It's
and
beautiful.
then all the points that
It's
come up on your
amazing.
screen.
Yes, and then you see like 2,000, ding, 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 ding. Like, yeah,
Yep. Yeah.
absolutely. Like,
Give
show
it
that
to
shit.
Mitch.
No,
Yes.
I agree. Like, I think that we need to see gameplay. I think that it really depends on the title that we're looking at, and when you're like comparing CGI to stuff like that, like a game like Battlefield, like I need to see gameplay. If it's a story-based game, like I don't really mind a little CGI, like to like fucking pique my interest and like show me like what the story I'm getting into. Like me personally, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Like I am fine with it. Like I mean, but I also know that this isn't going to be what the fucking game looks like. I just know that I'm getting a fucking taste of the story that I'm going into. I mean, if I was somebody who didn't know that, maybe I'd be a little bit deceived. But I mean, honestly, like I feel like it's 2021. If you don't know what a CGI trailer is, you should get the fuck out of gaming.
So do you think that they're going to take a second shot with there's so many devs on this as at a battle royale?
That you have to. Like,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
there's no reason
It's
because I will say
dominating.
Firestorm was really good. It really was. They
Bullshit.
just didn't.
Oh,
They just
excuse
didn't
me.
back it. They did not back it. They did not.
No,
put
they
in
did
the
not
effort.
back it.
They did not put
It
in
was
the
a rushed
effort.
out mess.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They did not put the effort into something that could literally make them billions of dollars. Call of Duty is number one that looked at it and went, shit, we made Blackout. It did really good, but we completely changed it. And now Warzone is literally the next thing underneath freaking crappy Fortnite.
I wonder
But-
if they're going to put any copyright stuff in the new one, like how Call of Duty has, Rambo and Die Hard and that.
But Battlefield
I
doesn't
don't-
need that though.
I don't think you need it. Like, I don't think they're going to do it
Yeah,
right
but
away.
if they
'cause
do
there's
a
no
battle royale,
point. I think they'll eventually
that seems to be
probably
the
add
thing for
things.
battle royales.
Yeah, like I think they'll add skins and stuff, absolutely, because that's That's what a free-to-play battle royale is going to do. Like Fortnite showed you what to do, and that's the formula. And Call of Duty found that out real quick.
You're not going to change anytime soon.
You're gonna have
it's not
a
gonna
dance
change.
off
with
Battlefield.
With Firestorm though, back when they had Firestorm came out, a lot of us Battlefield players we were really excited about it. But I'd say me and my core group of people that I play Battlefield with, we played it I think twice. When we won both matches, the first 2 ones we did, and we never went back to it at all because it was just like, this is boring.
Yeah,
and that's the problem. They didn't put it. It was not a fun battle royale. I just think if you put the effort into it, it could be freaking amazing. Because I'm sorry, one of the reasons why I keep going back to Call of Duty is Warzone. Warzone is really fun. Each game is different. You're not going to win every single time. Absolutely not. Now, granted, I understand the hackers, whatever. I understand that. That's the shitty part about PC.
That's battle royales. I mean, that's the fucking bread and butter of what battle royales. Like, you're not going to have the same fucking
cross-play off.
You can't.
Well, you can.
You can't. Not in
Call of Duty.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. You can't in fucking Warzone.
Yeah, Warzone, you cannot.
That's right.
Turn off
Warzone exactly like
you turn it off and you go into Warzone. It says, please turn on so you can play.
Hey, Bomber, though, there was a point in time, though, that you could.
Yeah, you could when it first released, but it never would work, though, because I did it, and you still played with keyboard and mouse players without Xbox. So it was still, I don't know. Either way, Battlefield, I'm not going to say it needs one on launch. Absolutely not. I think just like everybody said, it's rumored that it'll come out next year sometime, and that's fine. Let them focus like you want them to do as a Battlefield fan.
I want my Conquest to be fucking good.
You want the Conquest, which is the reason why Battlefield is as sought after as it is, because it always had that huge Battlefield. Like Call of Duty tried it. It sucks. It is the worst mode in Call of Duty. Like, I don't know why they even have it.
I want a 3 mile wide map.
Yeah.
And fucking 10 locations to capture.
And with as many people as they say they can on Series and PS5 and PC, that, you should have enough people.
I think you guys are demanding too much. I just want to be able to play a match and not get kicked out.
Yeah, no shit.
You're asking for too much, Dread.
I don't actually.
Oh, no, I'm asking for too much. These guys are nitpicking all these things. I just want to be able to play.
Yeah, I never had that problem though.
Oh, the winter
map. I never got.
I don't want to be sounding like that guy though, but
no, I never got kicked out of a Battlefield game. Like I don't think I ever did, other than when Battlefront 2 had its issues. But
yeah, I don't think Battlefield is always, because they have dedicated servers. It's always been pretty fucking solid when it launches.
Yeah, Call of
Matter of fact, if they when it does release, if they allow to rent servers for Battlefield, we will rent a server.
Oh, that is dangerous. I'm telling you what right now, that is dangerous, because I have some friends that, one of my friends, he's probably one of the best Battlefield players I will ever see in my life. But he's one of those people, if he gets killed by the same guy twice and he's renting the server, he will ban him from the server. Because he's just like, nope, you're a fucking bitch. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Did you forget Wilmy has a block list?
Then he's not the best player you've ever. Then that's not the best Battlefield player you've ever.
Well, no, but he's just like let's say I should reiterate, if he gets killed cheaply by him or something, like, the guy comes up and knifes him or something twice in a row, and he's just like,
well, he needs to learn how to listen to his foot.
That's what I said. Up your skills and stop being a bitch.
That's right.
See, there's a difference, Obi, in Battlefield players. You have flown a chopper digitally, right?
Yeah.
I've flown an Apache, a real one.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone goes quiet.
I
was kind of weird, wondering where that was going.
All right, Chris Jones, thank you for the $5 super chat. Can't wait to play with some games with you all. It'll be a blast. I'm coming for 3-bit when Infinite comes out. And Scrub Nurse, thank you for the $5 super chat. Call of Duty is definitely going down, dude. It's done as far as I'm concerned. Warzone is too dang much, and both Modern Warfare and Cold War on the same servers is ridiculous. And Scrub, you are actually one of the guys me and Dreadpool were trying to play with.
Yep.
It just did not work out.
Yeah, I'm actually re-downloading Warzone just because I love playing it with Bomber right now.
Oh my
I'll
god, I will
definitely-
download it right now
I'll
just
play
to
with
play
you.
it with Bomber later tonight
Surprisingly-
after the fucking show.
Yeah,
Bomber.
you don't have an
Tonight.
excuse, you don't have an
Let's do it. Hold
excuse
on.
now, Husk.
Yeah, now we can have an
Somebody,
after
somebody
cast
sent
again.
you a capture card, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
I was
Um,
gonna.
And it,
Bomber.
by the way, Wilmy, I mean, granted, I still have to hook it up, but it works like a fucking charm.
I told you, dude. That little thing's
Like,
badass.
It's
You haven't
like,
hooked it up, but it works like a charm.
no, I had it hooked up. I hooked it up. He sent it, and I hooked it up at the other house, tested it out, and it worked great. And then I moved. So
Yeah, I forgot
I-
all about the
What did you
series
get?
systems not be able to
Yeah.
just, stream
Oh.
to, because I was going to do a stream, and it's like, oh, fuck, I can't do it with this anymore.
yeah, why the
Yeah,
fuck did they
I
do
hate-
that?
I hate
I have
that
people
more
on
than
my
anything.
app
I don't-
telling me I need to stream.
I
It was
don't
You
understand.
need to, lady.
Which one, the
Yeah.
companion.
We want to see
Or
a Stardust Valley stream now.
Damn it, that's right.
What did you say, Jed?
Stardew, sorry.
I was asking which one is he talking about?
Stardust.
Don't
Streaming
hate
to the
me.
like
Don't
companion?
hate me.
Like it. No,
Yeah,
I like
like
it. It reminds me
using
of Rainbow
Series X.
Bright.
It's like the space
Yeah.
version.
Like the series consoles.
Are you
don't
talking about
have-
streaming to the Xbox
Companion.
companion?
I'm over here.
Yeah.
Okay,
farming
yeah,
space
it's only
mushrooms.
for the one. They never
Yeah.
they never opened it up for the
Exactly.
series.
I know, which is
It
stupid.
didn't migrate. Yeah.
Right.
Some
stupid.
meteor
Which
turn up.
which is
Completely
ridiculous.
stupid. Screw
It is
Microsoft.
fucking ridiculous.
And they can eat a big bag of dicks for doing that.
Oh,
Matter
you
of
all
fact,
got
that's
that
literally the
Apex
only
life,
way.
huh?
Because that was literally the only way that I could stream and actually do well and actually put it on the YouTube channel. And now I can't. I have to do it on my own freaking Twitch channel, and that's just
Fucking
kind of
They then
stupid.
copy it and then convert it and then
Yeah, and try to
post
save it to my computer, which sucks. To then try to upload it, which no.
And then
And
reinstall
while
the
you do
background.
that, I sit on my PS5. I push a couple of
Ex-
buttons on my
exactly.
controller,
Thank you.
right, which is
put in a title, hit stream to my YouTube channel, and boom, there we go.
And the
That's
shit's seamless
because-
too.
Google
when
and
freaking-
Microsoft need to get off their high horses and actually work together to get this shit to
No
work.
shit. Because sometimes, like I said all the time, I don't want to stream sitting here in front of this computer.
Thank you.
I see enough computer
Same.
screens all the time, and I've
Well-
got a $600 capture card built into my PC. I don't want to stream all the time sitting in front of this desk.
And
So
you know
I like
what
to stream
else?
sitting on my couch.
Fix and update Upload Studio. That thing had so
Oh,
much
dude.
goddamn potential. It's not even fucking funny.
Xbox
like-
and their
Ad.
inability to look at their DVR
follow through
and all that
or-
stuff and fix it. Like it's so bad.
They're great at taking feedback now. It's like, bring that bitch back.
Shit, they don't take feedback on DVR. You see that bullshit?
Oh, yeah.
Anything that has HDR, your video and or pictures look like total ass.
Dude, it's the same way on PC with their capture.
Yeah,
Screenshots
no,
look
screenshot looks
amazing.
Yeah.
If I clip something from
Yeah, it's
anything, it looks like it came off the Nintendo Switch. I'm sorry, lady. I apologize. But I'm just being honest. Like, it's bad. It's not quite as bad as Twitter and their compression horseshit, but it's close.
Yes,
Twitter
yeah.
does.
Wait a minute, you can
Twitter is
actually even
so
see-
fucking bad about it.
You can actually even see your game clips and record it because my shit's just black.
Oh, yeah, no, I
Oh,
can,
really?
And that's the difference. Is there's you got
Record.
black, you got the green lines, you got
Oh,
all
it's
that.
terrible.
It's never the same.
And
Yeah,
see,
but-
scrub is true. If we had still had Mixer,
It is so true.
Hey,
If they would have
hey.
supported Mixer better,
Yep.
just like Connect,
Oh,
right?
man.
If they didn't force it on everybody and actually supported it better, we would have so much more cooler games and interaction that yet
Listen
again,
to the
isn't forced.
fucking community across the board, not just in one area. All of it. That's the problem with every corporation. But yeah, Microsoft.
that's
in
why I'm hoping their
general, yeah.
games end up doing well for the community since they've been asking for so much. I feel like almost every game is freaking first-person shooter, and I'm hoping that I don't see too many of those. Because that's the only thing I've seen so far is like everybody's like first-person mode. I'm like, shit, give me some third-person, please. I need it. I love third person.
Yes, please.
Biomutant right now is taking over my world.
Oh, don't talk
It
about
is
Biomutant.
such a freaking amazing game. And for those
Let's
out
see.
there that either just played the first hour or two and was like, oh my God, this game is terrible. There's no action. I'm like, you are literally in the tutorial mode. Get out of that and go play the game and you will love it. I promise you. Like I don't know. It's a breath of fresh air. It is much needed between all these games that are out here.
I have 80 hours in
See,
the
that's-
Biomutant.
Wilmy has a problem.
80 fucking hours.
And 80
That's freaking
hours,
huge.
and I'm
That's
level
impressive.
48.
See,
I
you're almost capped, man.
He called it
you're
I have
too,
too
that's why.
one person. I have one person left to kill,
nice.
and I'm doing the side missions. So
Oh damn, you're gonna be there forever.
See,
see, the thing about Biomutant is it just works.
Yes.
It hit those little switches of a game, those little check marks on the game that I've been wanting for a long time.
I'm still working
And-
on Recore.
And I wasn't even going to
It's
buy this
actually
game.
not a terrible game, Tread. Okay,
No, I know.
it's not
No,
bad.
dude, I've been watching everybody play. Everybody's having a great
was just
time,
listening to
and
me.
they're all talking about how great it is, how unique it is, and the variety of things.
I
that
was
you can
talking
do.
about Recore because I haven't played Biomutant.
Oh well, Recore too, but still,
It wasn't
they
bad.
fixed
It
it a little
wasn't
bit. It wasn't as bad as people made it out,
Mm-mm.
What,
but it was just
Recore?
a joke. Yeah,
Recore was still
awesome at 60 though.
it was
right
still
now.
dry.
it's
It was
definitely
dry, but it
pun-
wasn't bad.
No pun
It wasn't
intended with all
terrible.
the sand. Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm
Recore was
There's a
okay.
lot of sand.
But Biomutant just
I'll
it does so
probably
much
never play it,
different.
just to
Like
be
that's the
honest.
thing about Biomutant. It is
No.
so different. Nothing else does what it does right now.
Exactly.
And I think that's what I love about it. It looks great. Yeah, in some spots it doesn't look so great, and that's fine. I mean, it's a 20 person team making a AA game that is, to me, the game of the year right now, bar none. That's just me. Granted, yes, I haven't played Returnal. I haven't played any of the other. Like, I've even played Resident Evil 8, and I think it's great, but I don't think it holds a candle. Like, I just really don't. Like, it's a great game, but Biomutant just is taking over my life with it
I
right
think
now.
what it is
Yeah.
is
so good.
it's
fun.
scratching that itch we've all been asking for and
Yeah.
didn't know what we wanted.
Western
complete-
Digital
it's
has a one
completely
terabyte
different.
NVMe for $150.
It's a completely different type of game. I'm running around, look like Leo,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and there is no shortage of stuff you can find in the game.
And
And-
crafting.
There are tons of hidden areas.
260 luck right here.
I just love new IPs. I love new IPs that do well, and I love new IPs that they can show off what new IPs can do. And because it's something that I'm always begging for, and people are like, "Oh no," because every new IP is just fucking blah blah. And I'm like, no, it's
It's still
It's
crazy
not
that only
every
20
time.
people made it.
it's 20 fucking people.
It's
Yeah.
and as diverse. How intricate this game actually is insane for a 20.
I can't wait to dive
Yeah.
into it. I've been watching
I
a little
want-
gameplay
you
here
will-
and
you
there,
will
and
fall-
I'm gonna
I think
die.
you'll
I know
fall-
it, bummer.
you'll fall
Like I
off.
don't even want to touch it yet because I
You
know
need
that
to.
everything
Get rid
is gonna
of freaking-
fucking fall off my radar.
Get off of that damn BioWare damn whatever that game's called nutsack.
Mass Effect?
Yes,
What?
Mass Effect's nutsack because you've played it
And
already.
stop playing your farming games on your
Put
Switch.
it to the side.
I
I
gotta
am
go.
playing.
Somebody.
I'm trying to play. I'm trying to write a review. I'm trying to be cool
Oh,
and write
my
a
bad.
review.
My
I know.
bad.
I need to go-
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I need to
know.
go
It
back
takes me a
to
while.
the 360 version so I can play Ass Effect. Seeing that they took it out of the remake.
Yeah, but they
And
gave her
for a good
boob.
fucking reason too. They
But they
should have
gave
taken
her-
it out of the
They
remake.
gave her
I'm kidding,
boob
I'm
effect,
kidding.
though. They
No,
gave her boob
I mean,
effect.
yeah,
That's
that was
fine.
taken out for good
The
reason.
bad thing was I took it serious. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
You don't remember a couple months ago we all had this topic
Yeah.
that was in hand that we
Yeah.
that we got all
And
applauded
then,
for, and here I am
you
turning
know,
it around.
Resident Evil 8 comes out and somebody mods it and puts a fly swatter in it.
That was hilarious, though. I don't care what anybody said.
That's so
That was
good.
hysterical.
Funny,
I
but
actually
yeah.
saw,
I was
Oh,
actually
little
hoping
shit
that would be
biscuit.
in the game.
you know Resident Evil 3 Remake?
So fucker
Yes.
doing, man.
I saw someone
matter of
modded
fact-
Nemesis into Shrek.
That is awesome.
Oh, I saw that.
And it looks
Oh,
really
no.
good. I
Oh,
was like,
no,
that's
it's so bad.
Speaking of Biomutant,
Speaking
I don't know
of
about you
Shrek.
fuckers. I'm
Aloy?
getting ready to go play it, but the podcast is kind of holding me back right now. So
Oh,
It
hey.
happens.
Oh, wow.
Shut it down.
Yeah, we're coming in on the end too, guys. So
Also,
like-
hook me up with the stream key and a thumbnail that doesn't say whatever the last one said from like months
He
ago
only
that I
says that
never
because he's too lazy to type.
well, you send me
No, I
the
can't.
thumbnail. I'll send
You
you a
can't
stream
type?
key.
Perfect. That's
Yeah.
fucking
is a
teamwork
thumbnail
right
like
there.
is that like code for dick pic?
Yes.
No.
Send me that
They're gonna go
thumbnail, baby.
space dock.
The thumbnail's too big to show mine anyway.
You want
so
a
that's okay.
thumbnail?
Wouldn't fit on screen, bro.
Yeah, the thumbnail's too big. You got to be smaller.
Man,
Yeah,
these
actually,
2 hours
I think Leo missed it, David. When I was streaming Biomutant the other day, I got like 4 legendaries in one area.
That's
Yeah, you
it?
did.
Holy shit, you
There's-
pulled a Leo.
Yeah,
I will
Oh,
say
like
that,
Leo.
that's the cool thing about this game. Like legendaries is like third from the top.
I think Orc and Mama put me on mute when I was playing Biomutant.
No,
Yeah,
I never
'cause-
put you on mute.
You were getting super ultra epic everything.
All the
Right?
relics, and
relics.
ultimates.
Yeah.
Yep, ultimate relics. Yeah.
Well, my
ridiculous.
luck is really high, so
Yeah, your luck is stupid.
260 luck does help.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
All right, and on that note, let's get everybody out of here. Dreadpool, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Oh man, I got to tell you, I had such a great time. These past 2 hours only felt like 40 minutes for me. So,
You know, me too, Dread. Me too.
yeah. So, but yes, definitely thank you everyone that showed up, even though I wasn't here earlier. But hey, it's been a great time. Twitter is Dreadpool. The O's are zeros, and then you guys know the rest. So, where can we find you, Leo?
Leo.
And
Down
he'll
by
be
the
back.
river.
Oh.
Oh my
in the
god, now I'm
pale
gonna sing the song.
moonlight.
Fuck.
In a trailer down
On
by
a
the
Friday
river.
night. A Friday night.
Leonidas
some-
1084. Thanks for everyone coming out.
Yeah.
Thanks Obi for coming on, and Boogie. I think it was the other one that was on here before I
Yes.
got on.
Boogie, I love Boogie. I'm sad he didn't get a lot of time to chat
Yeah,
and talk and
Yeah,
stuff like
he's
that.
one of my
so.
favorites in the community.
He's absolutely one of my favorites in the community as well.
Obi too,
he's
though.
super positive.
Obi
I'm
too,
gonna
though, right?
I'm gonna send him.
Can you
my
look
microphone.
up his Twitter
Obi's
handle
alright.
so you can
My
throw
other-
him?
It's IXI
Obi's- fuck that
Boogie
guy.
Man IXI.
I think
Thank you.
his O's are zeros too. I think.
Was
I'm
it?
the Boogeyman.
I
think
don't
so.
think they.
Well, maybe
Are
not.
they?
Maybe not on Twitter. I know they are on YouTube. I think so. Never
YouTube.
mind.
It's
I could
making
be
me
wrong.
think of a White Zombie song. So.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
Fred
was.
will have it, or Leo, or somebody will have it. Like,
Well,
added
everyone have a
inside.
good night. Bomber, tell them your info. Give them your deets.
Stuff
Give
and
them
things.
Of course, you can find me on the old Twitter at HRBomber1414, Xbox, PlayStation, all that at HRBomber. Also, of course, I'm affiliated with Always Bearded, so you can go to alwaysbearded.com, get 10% off with using code TIM10. That's TIM. The number's 10 for all your beard beautifulness. To get it looking good, you can ask Obi. I have decent
Advice.
advice for beard stuff.
Also,
Uh,
decent facial hair.
I may not be the best, but I know a little bit. Just saying.
I
So in
took
other
the
words,
Bomber
order-
beard plan, and now
Not
I
to pat
have a
myself on the
6-foot
back
long
or
beard.
anything, but I
It
have
is
given you a
beautiful.
lot of beard advice, and you didn't even you didn't even
Okay.
tell everybody that Lady has been your number one beard guru.
Oh,
so
Okay,
shit.
lady.
In other
Actually,
words, if you
actually,
buy
lady-
Bomber's
You're
stuff,
backtracking. Damage
if
has
you
been
buy
done.
Bomber's stuff, they send you free IPA beers and craft beers.
That's
damn
fine.
right.
No offense,
Is-
lady, but I would
that
not
shit
take
was
beard
good.
advice from you. You don't have a beard.
you should.
But
I have a
actually,
lady beard.
Lady, I will say.
Well, you could have
she-
another beard, but
She has
you don't have a
backed it.
facial beard.
She was actually my very first.
I mean, it could be the 60s
Hey,
down.
listen,
That's all I know.
listen, fucking
right.
listen, Leo.
I don't listen, goddammit. Well, go ahead, Bomber.
No, I'm just saying that lady was literally my first quote unquote, I guess, customer or commission based sale
Referral.
referral. So it was freaking amazing. and then just and honestly, just the community in general has been freaking phenomenal and has helped me tremendously. So I definitely appreciate everybody even just liking my posts, even though I know it's very salesy that you see. I'm just
Can
trying
you
to
help
promote
me
everyone.
grow a beard?
I mean, I don't know about growing, but I could definitely help you try to maybe
You know
fill it
the
out.
hairs you have right now? Just pull on it really
Yes.
hard every day.
Yeah.
I
Does it
shaved
grow
my
up
face.
here?
I
Does it grow
shaved
up
my
here?
face a couple. No, it's here and
Okay.
here.
Alright,
That's
well,
it.
You just
And I
don't
get a
have the
few
face for
stragglers
beard, I'm
right
sorry.
here.
You're out of luck. You're
That
out of
I
luck.
figured yeah, I'm fucked.
You just may be
Fuck.
genetically out of luck.
If I let it grow out, I'll have check marks on my face. So I get little stragglers out here. It's weird. I'm
summer
like
beard. Some
Yeah.
here, some there.
Waluigi.
Some there.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
I'm Waluigi. I'm gonna win. That's what you'd have
All
to say
right.
all the time.
Lady, tell everybody where they can find you.
I am Lady. You
Well,
can
me
find
once
me
I
on
do.
Twitter at Lady_AF. That's LAIDY_AF, not regular lady, and AF as in as fuck, not Ant Flow. You can also find me here
With
on
an
Wednesday
I.
nights with these
She's
fuckers.
not a regular lady.
No, not regular. I used to be a regular lady, and then I changed it up. And I was going for the laid back.
She's
thing,
laid
and then I was
back
like,
lady,
oh,
not
now,
the
and I'm
other
like,
lady.
oh no, not the other laid. Fuck, I did that.
Fuck. My door's open.
But you can find me Tuesdays on the Players of Everything, Masters of None, and then you can find me on Fridays, Xbox Ultimate with the Magnificent Seven. Obi just hit himself in the face
totally
with
did.
his mic, and I watched
He's
it.
had that coming for a while.
Yeah, but I
That's
do want to
like
say
third
thank you for
time.
coming, Obi. It was a pleasure finally meeting you. I feel like I've heard about you around the community, and it's nice to finally meet you. And
All negative things, I hope.
I absolutely 100%. I haven't heard anything good about you, so that's why I didn't follow you until tonight.
Don't worry, we gave her your street corner.
And us, take it away.
Awkward as fuck.
Oh shit.
This is where he
Things.
goes to take a piss.
Stuff. I do have to piss, so I'm gonna leave here momentarily. Yeah, I got things functioning. Shout out to Wilmy again for the fucking badass capture card because I'm very happy with it, by the way, sir. And Leo, is good to see you finally. Dread, you as well. I mean, I feel like Dread's been here for like 4 hours, even though we've only been on for 2. Obi, fuck you, dude. You're a douche. I love all of you. Obi, you included. I'm just fucking with you. I want your sign. I'm gonna steal it off
Hate
your wall.
love relationship right there.
Anyways, Obi, thanks
What
for
up?
being on the show. Tell everybody where they can find you licking dealers' nuts.
Well, I guess us didn't like Boogie.
I'm just feeding off of what started the show.
Yeah, hey, great way to close out.
Yeah, don't blame me.
Well, thanks for guys for having me back. This was the last podcast I was on. Back when shit was going crazy for me. My job was shutting down, or the warehouse was in shutting down. COVID, getting a new job, switching schedules, and then selling my house, getting this place. So I'm finally back to a stable place. But yeah, thank you guys for having me
Tonight.
on. It
Awesome.
felt good to be back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so it felt like I didn't skip the beat. It's nice to meet you too, lady, and Leo. I'm gonna get those foot pics going again.
I was waiting for you to bring
Oh,
that up.
no.
If
Right,
you
like,
want
oh,
to talk about feet pics,
I'm sure
Yeah.
Obi, when he first
Yeah.
got here, he's like, Leo's not here. I can't talk about feet. Shit.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I've been holding
Yep.
on to that since I saw your name pop up. By the way,
That's great.
By the way, Obi has some fucking badass fucking
Feet?
decoration
Awesome.
memorabilia shit. It's that Avengers symbol on his wall isn't the only fucking cool thing yet.
I need that shit.
I've seen it.
Was it
Oh,
the
I don't
Elvis
know.
vibrator?
No.
No, it's not. It's better. It's
Avengers
That's
is cool, but
that's
X-Men.
in the room that's all red.
yes, correct.
But
Wait, the red
yeah,
room?
you can. Yeah,
The red room.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
can find me
so
on,
you can find
you
me,
Ghost.
the Evil Ghost, on Twitter. Let's wrap this up because I don't know why you guys are jerking each other off on this fucking show. You can do it later.
Hey, I'll jerk
I'm
you
waiting
off.
for
I
one
mean,
no,
man
no,
I have to his ass.
Fuck.
Thanks for the panel, Obi. Thanks for fucking coming out and whatnot. I don't know why I just thank the panel. Thank the chat. I'm gonna get out.
Good job,
Thank you
one of
as
the best
well.
jobs.
Ghost,
Oh, yeah,
plug
no,
the
thanks,
flat Earth.
chat.
Ghost, plug the flat Earth.
Take it away, Wilmy.
Ghost,
And,
plug the flat
Love you,
Earth.
Daddy Wilmy.
and of course, you can find me.
Oh,
You can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. All social media except for TikTok. Fuck TikTok. That shit blows. No, dude, TikTok is fucking whatever. Yeah, I'm done. You can find me here every Wednesday night at 8
I just
o'clock.
picture Wilmy. I picture Wilmy like doing a TikTok dance.
Starts breaking
No
up
thanks.
Fortnite dances.
oh shit.
I call this my
Nah.
Credos.
I'm sorry, Wilmy. I'm sorry.
No.
You know what? His TikTok
Wilmy,
would
please
blow up.
do
if
it.
did.
Nah.
It would if you did it.
If I want to do it, I'm gonna stand on the front bumper of my big ass Rubicon
Do
and
it.
dance on the bumper.
You gotta do this
Do
it.
triangle dance.
Fucking do it. It'll go viral.
Do the deep
Odds
thing
are.
on the car.
But see, I got this problem. It's called really fucked up knees. So
Oh,
it might
yeah,
not
that's
work out
right.
Well, yeah.
Actually, yeah.
That might
Yeah,
actually
maybe-
work.
Throttles didn't do him any favors. Just
That
saying.
might actually work. You do a dance and then fall over.
My Jeep's pretty high off the ground, dude. It's probably gonna hurt.
Yeah, that would
But-
hurt.
You need a
Yeah,
grab
that-
hook just to get up to the freaking driver's side.
Well, I've got a winch, so I can just winch myself back up.
It's like Batman
But-
every time he gets in his Jeep.
But on that note, that is it. We're out of here. Hopefully, Fort can join us again next Wednesday. We do
Oh,
miss his
Fort,
crazy
We're
ass,
thinking
his,
of you.
his dumpster humor.
Hopefully he's
Uh,
getting some sleep.
Yeah, and want to thank Obi for coming back on. It's been a long time, dude.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
It was a great show. Thank you for coming.
Hell, I
that
had
really
no idea who the
awesome.
fuck that was.
I really liked some of the points that you were
Obi
throwing out.
who? What?
it's that one guy with the face. And
It's that guy that couldn't believe you didn't know who Randall Thor was, Leo.
Yeah, I know who he is.
The tomato dude, right?
I meant Obi.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know who
the
the fuck this
tomato.
poor
Yeah,
guy
the
is still, but I know who Obi is.
yeah, the man with the million.
But on that note,
Million what?
I'm gonna go play Biomutant. And, you know, I really want to play
Husk and I
Biomutant.
have a thing to do. Husk, I need you to check your chats.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
everybody have a great night. We will see you next week.
Don't you miss not hearing? But at the end of the day,
I pooped too much.